You are just a big old Mr. Complainy Pants, aren't you, lad? Did sleep actually work? There is an animation for sleep. Sleep should work. So should dance, in fairness. Oh, dance works. Sleep didn't work. Spent all of that time making that sprite for nothing. Very strange it didn't work. It should work. Sleep should work. This is an adorable little melted Rowlet sprite for sleep. Spooktober, guys. It is October. It is official. It is spooky season. So we are getting spooky. He's still moving. Yeah, he shouldn't move while he's sleeping. You have coffee and Toblerone, John? That's all you need for one of these streams. Coffee, Toblerone. Oh, wow, I thought I turned all of those off. I must have turned it... Oh, no, I turned it back on, didn't I? September calls. All of you. Off, boys. We don't need those now. Those can actually... We'll have changed what we plan to do with them by next year. So we can just delete both of those. I'm not sure what the command is. It should be sleep, in fairness. But maybe there's something I need to do to set it up that I've not done. That's always a possibility. It's always a possibility that these things require more than just adding graphics. Snooze. Snooze is a good one. Oh no, I don't think they'll tell me actually in the stream avatars. No. No idea. Not a sausage. You should be able to sleep though. Rafaela, welcome to the stream. Let's see you. Nap, yawn. It's got to be something like that, right? Like, it's got to be something snooze related. Twerk? I don't think twerk works. Twerk definitely doesn't work. Dead might work. No, dead doesn't work. I have no idea, guys. If somebody figures it out, you will notice because the Rowlet will be smushy. I worked very hard on the sprite. I'm very sad that it's not working. I also plan to, you can set up like the arena. Is it that one? Yes, it is that one. Oh, it wasn't published to chat anyway. Oh, cool. Oh, awesome. Damn, Twitch is really making sure you don't need mods these days. You guys didn't even see that. That wasn't even published to chat. They just came in and I could ban them. And you guys didn't even see the spam. Interesting, interesting. I never asked last stream. What do you think to the bind? It was cool, Apple. I like it. Obviously lots of gaps in your binder at the moment, but such is the nature of a brand new collection. But it's cool. It's a nice idea. I look forward to seeing progress updates and things. Obviously you don't have to post the whole binder every time you get new cards, but chuck in, you know, the collection polls and purchases channel looks forward to your new ones. As a mod of some streams I've seen. Yeah, it looks like they're working on a lot of like auto moderator settings and auto detection of shitty accounts, which is great because I can fire all my mods then. I don't have to feel guilty about never paying them for their time. Which is a lie, they did get paid one year. I literally had to force the money into their accounts. But I did actually pay. 1 year they did get paid. I tried to pay them last year, but they all banded together and refused. Sucks because the account names are good. Yeah, that one was called Succeeding Shipload. Which I feel is... I like it. I kind of like that as a name. Spa-ba-ba-ba. Oh no, it's the Barbaras Rubababa. The Spa-ba-ba bath time. The Spa-ba-ba bath time. That's fun to say. When you can hit it, when you land that shit, that's fun to say. Spa-ba-ba bath. Spa-ba-ba bath time. Barbaras Rubababa. Stop it. You just got that shit out of your head. You just got it out of your head. So today, guys, we will be opening some more Stellar Crown, but I thought I'd just rip the Band-Aid off and, saying that, I should post the old Twitter doodad, and just open the tins that I've got. because they're going to make me cry. So far, me and the missus, I told this story in the Discord, I think, and I'm not sure how many people were in the, you know what the Discord's like. So you could only buy 4 of these on Amazon. Purchase limit of 4, but you did get 5% off if you bought 4, which is why I bought all 4. I think they're still live on Smith's, but they're $10.99. So if you want to pay full price, you can go to Smith's right now, Smith's Toy Store, if you're in the UK, and you can buy them for $10.99. They were, as of last check-in, still in stock. Lighting upgrades is definitely got to be on the cards for next year. Like, has to be. Yeah, but they have them on Amazon for $10.99. But if you bought all 4, you could get 5% off. A cheeky little discount. So I bought all 4, and you could only buy those 4. But obviously the missus has got an Amazon account, so I was like, "Oh, love, can you grab us some 151 tins?" She bought some 151 tins, and when they arrived, she decided to keep them. The cheeky bint. So she's decided to keep her 151 tins to open herself, which means they won't get opened for months. It'll take her ages and ages and ages and ages to open these bloody things, because that's what she's like. So she got 4 Magneton tins, and I got 4 the Cadabra tins. So, well, we don't know yet, Elad. She did gift me one of, she said, because she felt bad, she gifted me one of her tins, which is why I've got that there. Because she said it will take her ages to open them. And when we did open my tin, I did get an Alakazam EX, and somewhere, I don't know where I put it, somewhere we also got an energy card, a shiny energy card. But I've got way too many piles of... Oh, there it is. So we also got one of those. So far we're not doing too bad. We're not doing too bad. I mean, both of those are duplicates, so that's not... it's not adding to the collection, but it is hits. Oh, well, we also got the shiny... I also got one of those. So far, not too bad. We have a long way to go for 151. Like, a long way to go. Not in terms of amount of cards, but in terms of the value of those cards and the rarity of them. And also, I forgot that these were a thing. Seriously, we need to... Why is the lighting shit today? What has changed about my lighting setup? Did I move something to chase spiders or some shit? Like, I don't actually have any light on the thing at the moment. It's you, isn't it? You've been moved. Yeah, it's you. You've been moved. Yeah, I forgot that these were in the tins. I forgot that they did these in 151. These were very cool. The set of energy coins. So happy to have a bunch more of those. I'm going to be annoyed about lighting all night, by the way, so get ready for me complaining about that all night. Now that I'm at least a little bit happier with my audio, I'm now on to the next thing to obsess and be annoyed about. And it's the lighting. The lighting's the next thing. I watch other people's videos and I'm like, how is your lighting so flat and clean, and you don't get reflections on your cards, and you don't get this every time you do stuff? Like, how is your lighting so good and mine is so shit? I don't understand it. I need to figure this out. Hi Tamsin, how are you? I'm okay, mate. Still not nice to see you. Sorry Tamsin, I'm trying. I'm scatterbrained today. I'm catching up. Hi Tamsin, how are you? Are you good? I know you've not been well lately. Are you back to 100% yet? It's always lovely to have you in chat, Tamsin. White covers over the lights. They're supposed to be, they're ring lights there, which is one of the problems. I think what I really need to do is I need to wall mount some prop studio lights. That's what I need to do, but maybe the black playmat is affecting that. The black playmat will definitely affect the autofocus of the camera, we've noticed. The darker the playmat, the more annoying. Oh, no, generally the darker the playmat, the better the autofocus, but I think I remember this one being a bit screwy because of the orange. Autofocus is an interesting technology if you ever want to look into it. You're withering on about lights. I'll wither on about whatever I feel like withering on about, Townsend. How dare you? This is my house. I will talk about whatever shit I want to talk about. So yeah, long story short. No, I know nobody else is first, right? I know nobody gives a rat's ass about anything in my setup. Yeah, the problem is, Townsend, is that because of the nature of my setup, because of how small the room is, and because of how hard it is to get the lights any reasonable distance away, we have always struggled getting the lighting to be anything kind of natural. And it's also because, much like with audio, I have no idea how to light things. I have no idea how sound works. I have no idea how lights work. So learning those things is kind of essential. Anyway, he doesn't half whinge. You should try living with me, John. Bloody hell. I would find a way to complain about winning the lottery. I really would. I've already thought about how I'd complain about winning the lottery. I didn't even have to skip a beat. I know exactly how I'd complain about winning the lottery. Anyway, 151, guys. No, not could have won more. No, I wouldn't complain about that. Shit, I'm happy winning a tenner, you know? If it's anything more than 0, you can't complain. I think I'd complain because now I'd have to hide it from people, from spongers. I'd have to fit the tax implications of it all, the best use of the money, so I'm not one of those lottery winners who's in 10 years back to work, or in 2 years, you know, back to working as a bin man or whatever. Not that there's anything wrong with working as a bin man. It actually looks like quite a fun job. And very essential to the running of our existence. Can you imagine? Or we don't have to imagine. You can see what happens when a refuse collection is not done. Fuck that noise. More bin men is what I say. Pay them shitloads more as well. I think they get paid pretty decently, actually, bin men. They better be paid decently. The best lottery to win is the set for... We used to play the set for life, Apple. We did. And then we stopped for some reason. I can't remember why. We just weren't winning anything. I decided to gamble on Pokemon cards instead. You won £2.50 on the Euros. Oh, cheeky Thompson. I think the most I've ever won is 15 quid on anything. Oh, apparently we're in an ad break. To the ad break screen. Oh, level professional this looks. Right, we need to turn off the September stuff. That does not need to be there. Ad break text 2. Oh no, that all needs to be there. Most you've won is 150 quid. That's pretty solid, Townsend. Fair play. We don't really do those kinds of gambling. £10,000 a month for 40 years. Yeah, no, that's why we used to play that on Apple, because I'd rather that than just give me a big lump sum. £10,000 a month is enough for me to, number one, quit my job. I'd never work another day in my life. If I'm given £10,000 a month for the next 40 years, of which I don't expect to live all of those 40 years anyway, if I'm given that, not only do I not need to work, but I would be able to set my daughter up for life. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of, we're kind of in that zone at the moment with the goal. With my job being so wobbly and things. We've got some plans. We've got big plans that I can't talk about because it would be too revealing. But some fun shit on the horizon. Get some fun shit on the horizon. It'll either work and, you know, be much better than the shit that I do now, or it won't work and it's not actually going to cost me anything. Low stakes dice rolls are always the best dice rolls, I find. I'm definitely not prepared to not be working again. But I hate, it just sucks. Anyway, we'll just do like a full face reveal and I'll just stream games all day. No, that's a total waste of time. That's a complete waste of time. I definitely do more content if I wasn't working. But I would not be attempting full-time content creator. Fuck that noise. That can go right in the bin. You never gamble, you're a reformed gambling addict. It's always good. As much as I'm not as a super... I'm not 100% sure about the validity of abstinence-based approaches to things like that. That being said, what the fuck do I know? Good on you, John, for your reformation and avoidance of the thing that caused the original problem. Good for you. Mine was officially not my bet. It was my parents, so I told them to put it on. I would have had to have had arguments to get that money. They'd have argued, no, it was our bet. It was our bet. No, they wouldn't. My parents are very good. They'd have given us all the money. Anyway, no, they probably would have shaded out. That would have been the annoying things. If I told my parents to make a bet, not that they would, but if I told my parents to make a bet and then they won, they'd share it between me and my brother and my sister, and it would forever annoy me. Right. We've been live for 20 minutes. It's been enough time for people to trickle in. Let's pick a pack, guys. I do believe there's 7. So there are 7 packs. Let's pick one. Let's crack one open. We've still never seen a god pack in 151. Never. Not once. See, I don't like that. Now it's like too... Is that light? Which light is doing that? I don't know. You're just going to have to deal with glare tonight, guys. Fruit machines as a teenager were my problem. I've not gambled other than opening packs of cards for 4 years. My dad struggled with that when he was... He says he stopped... I was winding him up about this a few weeks ago. Because he maintains that he stopped using fruit machines before we were all born. And that it was one of the things that he stopped doing because he used to smoke, and he stopped smoking when we were born. Or when I was born, at least. And he said he stopped playing fruit machines. I think it's that light. If we put that there and then... No, it's not. It is that one. I hate you lighting. You're so fucking annoying, stupid light. Right, anyway. Yeah, he says he stopped playing fruit machines. I have very distinct memories of us being on holiday and him playing fruit machines. He's adamant. Adamant. There is no more right, guys. That's about as right as it goes. I don't know how many times I've had to tell people. I'm in a box right now. I mean, I know I've got quite the wingspan, being a creature of 6'3". I can touch all 4 walls from my chair comfortably without having to lean. Okay, so this is a box. I'm sitting in a box. It's about as far right as I can make it at the moment, without drawing a mustache on it. 2006 after the World Cup, told my parents Spain was going to win. Put a £15 bet. Nice. We weren't allowed it till he was 17. Cheeky. Cheeky, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. That's the way you do it. Right, number 3, Tamsin. Yeah, we've still never seen a god pack. It would be really, really nice to get a god pack, but I don't think that's going to happen. The baby's knocking on the door. Yes, darling. You want a Pikachu pack? Are you going to go to bed if I let you have a Pikachu pack? Okay. You know this is my stream, right? It's not your stream. Come on, you. Come on, you. You know this is my stream. It's not you.
It's new ones.
It's new ones, yeah.
It's Pikachu.
Oh, it's a new playmat. Yeah, it's a new playmat.
That's big.
What's that?
That's Pikachu.
Ooh.
It's monsters.
It's monsters?
It's too big.
Pikachus and monsters? Wow. You say hello to everyone?
Hello.
That's a good girl. Right, do you want to open one? Right, Tamsin, I'm actually going to put that over there. Right, do you want to open one of your Pikachu packs?
Yeah.
Right. Right, now don't snatch. Be nice and gentle. Which one do you want?
I want that one.
You want that one?
Yeah.
Okay, good girl. Yeah, there's the camera, love. Right, so just like when you're on the phone to your auntie, right? If it's in that screen by there, everyone can see it. Right? Okay? Right, do you want to shake it for me? Well, good girl. Right, Daddy, go to quick shake. This is the... Do you know you're opening the first pack on the stream tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah? Right. Do you want to tell everyone what you did last night?
Dad. Did poo.
You did a poo-poo. You didn't do a poo-poo, love. You threw up everywhere many, many times. Don't bend, Pikachu. You're going to trigger John.
I don't fight another Pikachu.
Right, gentle now. Gentle now. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. Give you one more. Oh, you have good luck, you do, love. What's that? No, I don't care, dads. I don't care what that is. There you go, guys. You can have that code card. Courtesy of baby mate. Right, does that satisfy you?
Yeah.
Your itch? Yeah?
It's no bite.
There's no spiders? No, there's no spiders today. You gonna go to bed now?
It's someone else.
Yeah, that's my ice cube, love. That's not your ice cube. Right, do you want to say goodbye to everyone?
Bye.
Yeah. And say good night.
Good night.
Don't touch the mic.
Good night.
Right, off to bed with you. Oh, hang on. Give me a kiss first. Mwah. Right, off to bed with you. Love you, darling. Look after mummy. It's a good girl. Oh, she's such a little sweet pie. Okay. Where were we? John, I hope you're not too triggered by the bending of Pikachu. He's okay. Sort of. He's alright, kind of. So, Chaos Cards had the Paldean Fates mini tins for very cheap. They were like £6 or something. £6 something, which made them very cheap per pack. So I bought a couple of them with the intention that, well, that is actually much better lighting. With the intention that I'd sift through them all and pick out the Pikachu packs for the kid. So there was 5. She's obviously already opened one and then opened another one today. So she's got 5 Pikachu packs to go through. Not bad. Not bad. Cheeky iron treads. I mean, it's not really, you know. Tesco's did have them for, yeah, I bought a couple when they were £8 in Tesco's. I didn't buy many. I bought quite a few of these. Maybe like 8, something like that. I bought quite a few of these ones. This is the last time. I know I've said this 3 times. Hi, Landon, over on YouTube. Sorry, if you're not still here. Well, it doesn't matter, does it? Because you can't hear me. If you are, I apologise. What was I saying? Yeah, I know I've said this many times, but if I don't get the Mew or the Charizard in these packs I'm opening now, I'm just going to resign myself to never owning those cards. And I'm just giving up because I've spent way too much money on Paldean Fates. I like Paldean Fates though. I like the baby shinies. It's a fun set to open. Nah, it's not the same, Tams. I mean, don't get me wrong. Once I'm done with my quest for 151... The blue Mew, yeah. Once I'm done for my quest for 151... Ooh, Tamsin, let me know, because I've got quite a lot of them. I'd happily trade or sell baby shinies to help people with a master set. There's no chance of going master set. I'm sure I just saw the word Welsh somewhere. Am I losing my mind? I think I'm losing my mind, didn't I? I thought I saw the word Welsh in chat, but now... Oh no, there it is. It's John. It's saying the little Welsh buggers were stealing them all off the shelves. Yeah, our Tesco's has them all in security boxes. Oh, yes, we do. Apple, we do. I'll drop you my PayPal later. As long as you're happy paying by PayPal. I don't know how else you'd be able to pay me. Anyway. Let's crack open a 151 pack. It's the first 151 pack we've opened on stream in a long time. Let's have a look. Give it a quick shake. Yeah, as long as you're happy with PayPal, we can talk. I've got it. I put it aside for you. It's not going anywhere. Right. We are starting with Clefairy. We have Machop. It's funny how after you've not opened a set, like when we're opening a set, we get so used to the common and the uncommon cards. And after we stop opening a set, I almost forget the cards that are in these sets. That's a cool Machop. It's a very nice Porygon. I like it. Very reminiscent of the original Porygon. Electabuzz. Bill's transfer. What is he transferring? Who knows? Golbat. Gooing himself. Some leftovers. Not a God Pack Tamsin, but we've got a Reverse Holo Dragonair, a Reverse Holo Lickitung, and starting with an Articuno. Oh, we do have a Shiny Energy as well. So that's my hit for the pack. How many spirals we got? How many swirls? 1, 2, 3. 3 swirls, not bad. 3 swirls is not bad. Pokemon TCG Live players. Grab yourself a Pokemon TCG Live code card, crack one open on your boy Mert, let me know if you get anything good. Exclamation point, social in the chat. It's fine, Tamsin. Oh, I'm not expecting anything from these packs. I've given up crying about 151. Tommy T Dog Lindell over on YouTube Shorts. Hello. Yeah, I've given up crying about 151 being a terrible set. I know it's a terrible set. I know that I'm not going to get any pulls. The booster bundle we had was alright, in fairness. It was all duplicates, but at least they allowed me to do some trading, you know? Who was the artist of the original Porygon in the base set? Ooh. I have no idea, John. I could find out in 5 seconds. But I have no idea, and I shan't be cheating. I have 8 of every energy in my master set. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've probably got close to that, to be honest. Imakuni? Nice. I do have a binder with all of my holo energies in it somewhere, I just don't know where it is. I need to sort out more of my binders. I know some of you will have seen the YouTube video, but I moved all of my good collection. I moved my favourite collection into my Charizard binder. It's very nice. It's a very nice binder. I'm very deserving of the collection inside it now. So far, the answer to the question, is the 151 reprint better than the original 151 run? No. No, it is not. There will be more 151 coming, by the way, guys. Most shops... I don't know why Amazon got it. I don't know why Amazon and Smiths were selling it earlier than everybody else, but everybody else in the country, all of the other sellers in the country, will be having it for the end of October. Actually, I think no, I don't know. Yeah, the end of October, a lot of stores will be getting more of 151. They'll be getting the mini tins and the booster bundles. I think that's all we're getting. Your last name is pronounced Lindell. Like the Dell computers. It's good to know. What was I saying? Oh, 151 reprint. Yeah, most places will be selling them around the end of the month. So, anyone looking for more 151, there should be a bunch coming. But then that's probably the last we will ever see of 151 on the shelves. I don't think anyone ever expected it to get reprinted again, to be honest. If Pokemon was smart, they would have dumbed the hits down. You shut your goddamn mouth, you lad. How can you dumbed the hits, dumbed them down? You are literally the only person I know who's had excessive 151 hits. Everybody else on the planet has had a comparable experience to me with 151, I found. And that it is evil and incredibly badly distributed. Evil, I tell you. Evil. Right, 6 more packs. and then the Mrs. packs, and then maybe, like I said, I think Minnie's going to get some at the end of the month, so I'll be buying more. I'll definitely be buying more. Exclamation point Eclipse cards in the chat. So I don't know if I will buy any more 151 as the last of the cards I need for the Master Set come in. Yeah, there's no point buying it if you've got the Master Set at times. I don't think when there's more coming. It's Frosty's birthday. It's Catherine. Catherine's taking stock, so if she's in the chat, she's not active. PGL doesn't turn up anymore. And Radish and Mrs. Nickel are only occasionally here. Hey Butch, welcome to the stream. It's been a long time since we've seen your name in the chat. How are you, Butch? How's things? Still need all the Pokemon boosters? That's a challenge. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like Catherine's here. Like, Frosty, it's Frosty's birthday. I'm not expecting Frosty. I think Catherine said she might be able to pop in while she's taking stock. But it's fine, because the auto-moderator does everything now. Twitch have implemented an auto-moderator. It does the job perfectly fine. Right. Next pack, guys. We're nearly 40 minutes in. Let's open another pack. I don't think there's been anything particularly interesting going on in the Pokemon space this month, is there? Or this week, rather. Especially not since Friday when we last streamed. AI is going to beat everyone to everything. Tamsin, AI is beating everybody to everything. As soon as they figure out how AI can just choose good clips for me, I don't need anyone anymore. The new Ren Vivillon was revealed. Yeah. I mean, we had the Pikachu SAR reveal as well. Still, I've seen a lot of dog shit opinions about the Pikachu Secret Art Ray. Not people disliking it, because I'm one of the people that... I don't hate it, it's just meh. But there's been a lot of people posting stuff in response to people not liking it, which seems to be, you know, relatively common. Accusing people of not liking it because it's not going to be expensive or because other stupid shit. You're allowed to just not like a card, guys. You could just because it's a Pikachu and it's the Secret Art Ray, it doesn't automatically mean you have to like it. You're allowed to express that you don't like things. Evening. I'm here but stock taking right now, so I'm mute. Pour something good to cheer me up. There you go. Pokemon TCG Radio said everyone thinks it's the best card. Pokemon TCG Radio says a lot of things. With varying degrees of accuracy. He does not speak for everybody. You cannot make claims like that about everybody liking everything. You are not, you know... He has to make up that 10-minute run time. He needs to get with the picture. You can cut that down to 8 minutes now. You don't need to hit 10. The Milotic and Feebas are much nicer. The Milotic and Feebas are nice. Again, seen a lot of people claiming those are connected cards. I don't believe they are part of the same artwork. I think they're created or painted to be in the same location. I don't think they're a connected art piece. It's a weird hill I've chosen to die on, but I'm going to keep dying on it. Butch said, I've been busy. Me and Pika finally got our own place. Congratulations. I've finally settled in and got the internet. Oh, that's always a fun period. That period when you first move in with someone before you get the internet. Me and the missus played Monopoly on her phone for 2 weeks straight once. That's all we did. We just sat and we played Monopoly on her phone for like 2 weeks. Number 4, Apple. Let's go for number 4 then. I am very opinionated. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I also try never to make I always try to make sure my opinions are expressed as opinions, and that statements of fact are rightly labelled as so. Sometimes I will just state facts and be like, this is fact, this is not up for debate, this is not opinion. But I think some people aren't very good at articulating those things. and will express their opinion as if it is gospel, which it is not. Moving everything in a day was a lot. It is nice being disconnected for a while. Right. Charizard, please. Just Charizard. That's all if I get Charizard, I don't have to worry about anything else. Because if I get Charizard, I'll happily drop the cash on. For the price of these 6 packs, or these 8 packs that I got, I could have just about, I think, bought the Zapdos. But it would have been a hollow victory. Do you know what I mean? I have the Squirtle apple as a duplicate. Tangela? Is it Tangela like Angela? Or Tangela like Angela? Coughing. We have Cider, a very nice Cider artwork. You do be overthinking. Cubone. That's not helpful, Apple. That again could it be interpreted both ways. Nidorina. The So-So Raticate. Love that artwork. Very cute artwork. Yukimori Magneton. Awesome. Hard G. Tangela. I was thinking that. That's exactly what I was thinking, Apple. Of course he's got them all. Vulpix. Ooh, it's a big air balloon. Tangela. Really? Okay, I think I bought this at the card show. Okay, we will take that. Like a tangle of hair. Oh, that makes sense. I think I bought this at the card show. I'm pretty sure I bought this at Liverpool. Which is fine, because again, as a duplicate, you can flog it on eBay or trade it with someone or sell it to someone who needs it. I did get it below the eBay price at the card show, so I'm pretty sure this is one of the ones I bought at the card show. Nice. Not bad at all. Hey, Butch, thank you for the prime. You beauty. And a water energy. Okay. Alright, okay. It's not bad. Right.
Woo 16 months.
Pokemon TCG Live players, grab yourself a Pokemon TCG Live code card crack when open on your boy, mate. Let me know if you get anything good. Exclamation point social in the chat. DCN XQ7R WQ9 ZK6. I always seem to pull Ultra Rays. And I feel like I always pull Ultra Rays because of how often I've talked about not particularly liking Ultra Rays. Do you know what I mean? I should really start acting like I don't like... You can't trick the universe, see, that's the problem. Should really start acting like I don't like all of the big hits in sets. But you really can't trick the universe. Oh, wow, this with the right lighting, this camera is cheeky. Look at that. Right, I need to take a photo of this setup for reference. Because that is a pretty decent lighting setup now. I mean, it still could be a bit better, but it's fine. I like it. Ninetales. Tangela is called... Why? Like I'm going to even attempt. Need a good light on the right. Yeah, I can't really fuck with that one at the moment, Tamsin, because the microphone and everything's in the way. But yeah, the left light seems to be Monjara. Again, does of no help. Interesting. I like the facts, John, but of very little help to the pronunciation conundrum we're currently in. I don't know what I'm doing with myself. My brain is... I'm so tired. I thought I was talking then. And like, what would have been about 3 seconds of silence that I know for you guys is just 3 seconds of silence, but for me is like nails on a chalkboard. Quite the opposite of like when I'm talking. Tangela is Saquen de Nous. In French. I did space out. We had a sick incident last night. And today's been a bit of a sprint. Been everywhere, doing everything. I'm tired. But when am I not? When am I not tired when we're streaming? Thrusting and busting. Thrusting and busting has followed. Welcome to the stream, Thrusting and Busting. Also, it's Monjara in Japanese. Interesting. No, I don't need hugs. I need caffeine. Or just the right amount of alcohol. Do you know that sweet spot where you're actually good at everything? Right before you get terrible at everything? You know, like that perfect sweet spot where you can absolutely smash out a song on Expert, Hyperspeed Plus on Guitar Hero, or you're just the best at pool. Or you can definitely jump that gap. I need like that level of drunk. The problem with that level of drunk, as we all know, is that it is an unreversible scale that can be tipped. Once you've rolled over into the paralytic form of alcohol, the paralytic form of drunk, that is when there's no turning back. There's no turning back. You need a Sprite of the Rowlet's drinking caffeine? I do. I'm annoyed that the sleepy Rowlets aren't working. Also, I just realised, because Catherine's not here, we've not had Battle Royale tonight. Let them fight. I still love that. I'm still super proud of myself. That's really cool. Can we just point out once again how cool that is? I haven't been drunk since 2003. You ought to do that again before you die. You're so deliciously morbid sometimes, John. I feel like, well, it's like with everything. There's sweet spots, you know? I don't like being drunk. I haven't been drunk in years. The last time I was proper drunk, I woke up in a pool of my own blood face down on my bed, having lost like 3 hours of memory from the night before. And I said, I'm not doing that again. That's terrifying. I still had all of my stuff in my pockets and, you know, no other signs of distress on my body. I probably just fell against the door on my way from the taxi, but do you know what I mean? That was kind of a wake-up call. It's like, I'm too old for this shit now. I'm not really doing that. No, that's the first time that's ever happened to me, John, that I've actually lost. Like, not just had fragmented memories, because I think every time I've been properly drunk when I was young, my memories are fragmented, but you can always kind of sort of, if you really try, you can kind of remember, you know, where you were, what you were doing, you get flashes of your walk home and all of that kind of stuff. This was the first time in my life, after having lots of heavy consumptions of many types of mind-altering substances, this was my first time in my life that I literally had a blackout. Like, there was no memories at all. Like, the last memory of the night was several hours before getting home. Do you know what I mean? And that was it. I was like, nope, not doing that anymore. Not doing that anymore. And I haven't since. I've got a little bit tipsy. I get cheeky, but never drunk. Birthday this year was the last drunk night. I mean, if you're getting drunk in your house, I guess it's fine. It's a little bit depressing, but I guess it's fine. Used to drink cider, but after a pint, I'm basically a satire on anybody's. That's me on red wine, John. If you're ever trying to get in my pants, anybody in the chat, red wine's the way to do it. Right, what pack are we opening, guys? You've never been drunk? You are such a mystery, Elad. You are such an enigma. Backwards. Oh, pack 5. Pack 5, but backwards. Right, pack 5. But backwards. You've never been drunk? You drink wine all the time, Apple. You introduced yourself to this community by talking about your love of expensive bottles of wine. You've definitely been drunk. You might be drawing a line of where's drunk and not drunk that maybe we don't agree that where that line is. But basically any Any psychological and physiological effects caused by alcohol I would consider as being drunk to a degree. I don't believe you. Although there are people that genuinely can't get drunk. It's like I think it's like a genetic thing, but it's incredibly rare. Incredibly rare. Right, give it a quick shake. Shake the shit out of it. Trying to decide when we do our spooky stream this year. I can still hear the baby awake, which is why I'm rustling packs. Coughing, coughing. Tangela. Grimer. What's that in the goo? Somebody's dropped their Pokeball in the goo. Oh, see, look at that. We do not take advantage of this camera enough. Psyduck. Doug Trio. Tentacruel. Clefable. Oh, bollocks. Well, it'll have to be the next pack. Apple. Magikarp. Rapidash, so no illustration. It's all the illustration rays I need, basically. And Beedrill. It is basically the bit. So that's the second rare slot, right? That's the one where all of the hits that I need are going to be. Pokemon TCG Live players, grab yourself a Pokemon TCG Live code card, crack one open on your blind mate, let me know if you get anything good. DBL, WCX, 6 PTP PRG. If I've got time to say it, you've got time to type it. Why would somebody drink wine if it didn't make you feel a bit more uninhibited? I don't know. Because, I mean, wine's not disgusting. It's actually quite a nice drink, but you drink things to get drunk. Like, I don't understand, like non-alcoholic beer and things like that. I was at a place once that had non-alcoholic whiskey. Why? Why? Do you know what I mean? Like, I like whiskey. I'm a fan of whiskey. But why? I've not had whiskey in an age. We stopped drinking whiskey on stream because of that time that it went down the wrong way and I was dying for like 20 minutes. It's not the kind of drink, really not the kind of drink that you want, like, going down the wrong hole. Do you know what I mean? It's really not that kind of drink. Hey, Corey. Appreciate you, Corey. Thanks for the comments on YouTube as well. Thanks for watching. You took a bit of a deep dive into my recent YouTube adventures. So thanks for that. I appreciate you. Thanks for joining us, you legend. You've been far too much of a stranger lately, Corey. I like cosmopolitans and martinis. I've never had a cosmopolitan. I am a fan of martinis. And I'm straight. A martini's a gay drink. Are we still doing gay drinks? I thought I was allowed to just drink anything now. Never had a cosmopolitan. Don't know what's in them. I was getting drunk on old fashions not long ago at a works do. And I say drunk, you know, I had a couple. I don't believe you, Am. I don't believe... I mean, look, if like I said, you're one of those incredibly rare people that alcohol just genuinely does not have any physiological effects on, right? Then weird and cool and interesting, but I don't believe you. Statistically, it is incredibly unlikely that you are one of those people. It is way more likely that you're just one of those people who says that, but just has an incredibly high alcohol tolerance. Again, not you. I'm not about to be telling you who or what you are, but if I was a betting man, that's where I'd put my money. Do you love cocktails, Tamsin? Elad's already made the jokes. I don't need to say anything. Elad's already said it. I don't need to say anything. Right. I like a cocktail too. I like a mojito. Love mojitos. I say like. I love mojitos. Mojitos are the best. Good evening. It annoys people I don't get hangovers. Most hangovers are avoidable. Red Eyes Black Sad, and not just by not drinking. If you hydrate before you go to sleep, the vast majority of a hangover isn't actually from the alcohol itself. It's from all of the other stuff combined with the alcohol. So alcohol will dehydrate you. If you drink alcohol with lots of sugary drinks, that is a problem because then your body's got to process the sugar. You don't have a lot of water, so it makes it hard. Hangovers from drinking like cocktails and stuff with lots of sugar in them are a fucking nightmare. If you smash a pint of water before you go to bed and a bit of food, where's my phone? I heard you vibrate a moment ago, phone. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, if you smash a pint of water and then have some food and you stop drinking an hour or two before you go to sleep, you're not going to get a hangover. Brace just said, I'm not going to share it with you because but you can't stop me from telling people. Brace just sent me a photo. He's very clearly, actually I don't know if I can say it now because I'm going to ask him. Can I tell? I'm very careful about revealing people's personal lives and personal information. Don't want to spoil. Yeah, I'm very careful about revealing personal information about people. So let's put it into perspective. My 18th birthday I went out with some mates who spent 2k on beers and shots. I carried one over my shoulder and dragged the other one by the scuff of their neck back to their apartment. Okay, yeah, okay, right? But you just might have an incredible alcohol tolerance. It's very funny what Bracer just sent me. And I hope he's got no problem with me sharing with chat. That doesn't mean alcohol doesn't affect you. You just might be a champ at it. Do you know what I mean? Right, pick a pack, guys. We're going to do it backwards. And while you guys pick a pack, we're going to Battle Royale. Like, I used to have an incredibly high tolerance to alcohol when I was younger. No, that's wrong. When I was super young, I had a high tolerance. I used to have an incredibly high tolerance to cannabis. And people thought that, like, I'd always be the one by the end of the night who was, like, still relatively lucid. But it was just because I had an incredibly high tolerance. If I tried to consume as much as I did back then, right now, I would probably be comatose for about 3 days. Enjoying every moment of it, but comatose for 3 days. I used to get drunk back in my school days and ended up in bed with my best friends who were straight. Were they though? Do you know what I'm saying? Were they though? I feel like if you can be convinced. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? If you can be convinced, you're probably not like 100% straight. That doesn't mean they're not. That means nothing, John. Come on now, it's 2024. We know this. The vast majority of people land on a spectrum somewhere. Kids and illness messed up my body, so I get ill now after too much drink. That's probably a good thing, Tamsin. Probably a good thing. So Polish mates were scared to drink against me because I can neck 5 bottles of vodka without even batting an eyelid. Again, claims can be made, Apple. I'm going to believe you, right? Just because of how hard you want us to believe you. So I'm going to believe you. I'm going to say, okay, cool. Because I've seen no evidence contrary to it. But also, I am relying on, eyewitness testimony at the moment. Not even eyewitness testimony, first-hand accounts. But I believe you. With an asterisk. Right, pick a pack, guys. What are we doing? What are we doing backwards? What are we doing backwards? We only had like 3 gay kids in our year at school. One of them's married now. I don't know about the other 2. Well, I say that. Gay men. A lot of the ladies. You guys have a bit more fun than the guys do. You know, it's a bit more flexible for you guys, I think. Pack number 2. Let's go for pack number 2 then. Since Tamsin and Catherine have said pack number 2. We're doing it backwards. Doing it backwards. Didn't have any gay people in my school. Yeah, you did, Tamsin. Might not have had any openly gay people, but yeah, you did. Dear Lord. It wasn't the thing. That's not how that works, Tams. What? Wasn't the thing. Weedle. No, not Weedle. Not Weedle. Eldiu. Eldiu. Narodin. Oi. Eeltsag. Sarup. Dor. Gnilkis. Retix. Noelimrak. Oh. No God pack again, guys. Red Namrak. No illustration ray. Lure Catnet. Something like that. And a Yesnak. Just a Yesnak. That's a shame. I mean, that would have been 1 tin, so that's a tin with nothing in it. I was the only openly out person in my school at the time. I mean, we had plenty in the school, the wider school. Only in my year at school. So just in my year, there was 3 gay kids. Or again, gay men, gay guys. I don't know how many lesbians there were. Pokemon TCG Live players, grab yourself. A Pokemon year was full of them. Grab yourself a Pokemon TCG Live code card. Crack one open on your boy Mert. Let me know if you get anything good. Exclamation point social in the chat. HT9 4G9J VLW YBQ. One of them was in our friendship group. He was a very nice guy. I think he's married now, but again, to a guy, not to a girl. Oh. I think so anyway. I don't really keep up with people from school. Like, at all. I know one of my, he was kind of, I wouldn't say he was like a best friend, but one of my friends from, like, early high school has, like, fully transitioned now. Which was funny, because she added me on Facebook, and I was like, she messaged me and was like, you know, we knew each other, we went to school. I was like, oh yeah, I don't recognize your face. She was like, oh no, I was this when I was like, oh shit. Well, that's why I didn't recognize you. Lead with that. Do you know what I mean? Lead with that shit so I know. You got me going through every person I've ever met. Goes to Shadow Rat, welcome to the stream. Let me see how's things. Your daughter is 8 now, was said from about 6. She was gay. Faye. As a not gay person, I have no idea how that works. But sure. There was about 30-ish men, 50-ish lesbians. Since finishing, there's been at least 20 more on both sides. Can't make any jokes. I was going to say there must be something in the water. We've got to be so careful about this shit. I'm going to have pride flags up next stream now, just to really hammer it home that, like, I'm an ally. Just because I know I say stupid shit, and it's like, do you know what I mean? Just gonna get a little. We're gonna have to add a pride rowlet. No, we already do. We've got. It's not. I mean, it didn't make it for that. It's the colours of the Pokeballs, but you know. There. Ooh, what deck did Tamsin tell you about, Shadowrat? This isn't going well, guys, on the one. I mean, it's not going terribly. The Ninetales I'll take. As far as Ultra Rays go, 151 Ultra Rays are the ones you want to pull, because they're still expensive. Went to a wedding for my cousin last week. He's gay. It was a really nice wedding. It was a really nice wedding. I've never been to a gay wedding. But then I've only ever been to like two weddings, so statistically, it would have been unlikely that one of them was a gay wedding. You think number 2, Catherine? Think number 3, Apple? Fuck. I think I'd just have to like, okay. I'll just let them get on with it. They'll figure it out. They'll figure it out. The kids will be alright. Don't worry. I know I saw you redeem. Do it backwards again, Apple. We think number 3. No, Catherine thought number 2. Any other suggestions? Do it in Japanese. John, if you can translate every card for me and tell me what it sounds like in Japanese, I'll do it in Japanese. I'm already probably in trouble tonight. I may as well add, you know, insensitive to other languages to the thing. Backwards and in Japanese? You do have to keep reminding me. You do. Gonna jump over to Baggers. Hope you have a great stream. Well, I appreciate you joining us for when you did. Shadowrat, enjoy Baggers. Didn't even know he was live, but of course he is. Oh, talking about that, not Bagger being live, I just saw that he's opening Paradise Dragonia. The Japanese box break. I'm trying to secure a box of Paradise Dragonia for cheap enough. I might just wait until the next set comes out. I don't know when the next Japanese set comes out. I don't know how much of a rush. Basically, it's gonna happen. It will happen. I don't know how quickly it will happen. I feel like Paradise Dragonia has been out for a hot minute now, you know? I should take a screenshot of Shadowrat saying that, blur out their name, and then complain on Twitter about it. You see all the time on stream or Twitter, be like, guys, can you not say that you go into other people's streams? It's very insensitive. Okay. Thanks for joining us. I could get some proper bait on Twitter for that though. Been a lot of people complaining about raiding lately. And shaming people for never raiding. It's so rare that we raid. Problem is we don't follow many people. So then I never want to just raid randoms. You know? And we'd always, when we used to raid, we'd spend the last, like, 10-15 minutes of the stream looking for someone to raid, and then by the time I had found somebody to raid, everyone would have left, because it's like gone midnight, and most of the community's in Britain, so they're like, well, I'm just going to bed. You're taking 15 minutes to raid somebody, I'm tired, I'm going to bed. I mean, if your content's good at all, I'm not just gonna raid you just because you're in the, you know. So that's why we, you know. Just go again. I'll be so delicate with the things I say. Stop being delicate with the things you say. Like, I've been through the raiding everybody who's anyone who's everyone, and it unfortunately ended up helping out people who were ultimately less deserving of any help. Do you know what I mean? Like, we know you in the stream, Apple. You're nice in the stream. You're lovely in the stream. You could be if you streamed, you could be a piece of shit. We don't know. Supposed to start streaming this year, but my setup is just half done. I feel like a lot of people stress about this setup. This is rich coming from me. This is so rich coming from me. A lot of people stress about this setup. Just fucking do it. You can worry about the setup while you're streaming. You know? The hardest bit of the setup is just hitting go live. And just doing it. You can make little changes off and on. You know, every other stream. What I did in the early days Like in the really early days of streaming, the way I did it back in the pandemic when I had no child and all the time in the world to do things, was every single stream I did, I'd spend the next day watching the stream and I'd make notes and go, oh, I'll change that, I'll fix that, I'll maybe do that. And then as long as I changed one thing by the next stream, the stream was improving. And we did that for about a year before I kind of ran out of things that I wasn't happy with. And by then we had built up the community, so there were people who had been around since the haggard as fuck days. And then we were getting new people who were around in the more slightly polished, fixed up days. I didn't start streaming with this setup, you know what I mean? We've had some right setups over the couple of years we've been doing it. Slightly polished. More along the lines of the hardware isn't setup. Again, well, depending on what you want to do, I guess. Only free during weekdays around lunchtime. You can, Tamsin, you know, you say people are at work or busy. You will build an audience at the time that you stream. The problem you've always had, Tamsin, aside from your crippling self-doubt that we've tried to beat out of you, verbally beat out of you many times, it's consistency. You gotta go live at the same time. Just pick a day, pick a time, whatever day it is, whatever time it is, somebody will be online. You will build up a community. Consistency is the number one thing with live streams. Like 100% the number one thing with live streams. Unless you've already got like a built up audience from somewhere else. You know, it's like when Braish does his, like he'll do a new set for Cado or something. Like a new set coming out. You know, he's got a nice built-in audience, so it doesn't really matter when he streams. Necessarily. Ugh. Fuck am I giving people advice for? There's like, what, 8 people here? Don't listen to me. I don't know shit. I don't know shit, guys. Don't listen to me. Do not take advice from people like me. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Right, he has given me permission to share. His wife is currently in labour. And he sent me this picture of the socks she's wearing. He goes, there's no way my wife is about to give birth wearing these socks. Amazing. Amazing. Rowlet socks. I hope they give the kid's middle name Rowlet. I don't know what I'm saying today. I'm all over the place. My brain has officially melted. It has officially melted. Like proper officially melted. Okay. What pack are we opening? I'm just going to open pack number 2. Right. Give it a quick shake. I mean, look, like I said, what do I fucking know, guys? As far as I'm concerned, consistency was one of the only things that made it work for us. Was the fact that people know, or that people knew, 8 o'clock Sunday. We built up an audience of people who were like, you know, at least back in the day, back at the height of it, it was, you know, people knew Mert was the Sunday entertainment. Not so much anymore, you know. I do, John, but I can't remember. I definitely know. But I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know. Mercuro? I knew he was like Murky something. Didn't know it was Mercro. Yegdip. Doppertem. Atinop. Goelop. Riznip. I like Riznip. Riznip's good. Refsnart. Refsnart Slib. Tablog. Or Gnifok. Brotlov. And Sodarig or something. Water energy. All these packs. I'm not going to get mad, because it's 151. Of course it's going to be terrible. Pokemon TG Live players, grab yourself a Pokemon TG Live code card. Crack one open on your boy Mert. Let me know if you're going to get anything good. Exclamation point social in the chat. RYH. Well done, Catherine. WZ2XKRVRNZ. We've got 2 more packs, guys. 2 more packs. And there's nothing in them. There's not going to be anything in them. Ah, fuming. I mean, I knew this was going to happen. I should have been more mentally prepared for this. Oh, apparently we're in an ad break. Doodle-doodle-doo. I'm not doing it backwards again, Apple. You can have that one refunded. I'm not doing every pack backwards. It really hurts my brain, guys. It really... I know I'm, like, amazing at it. I know it's like a super talent I've got and everything, right? But it really hurts my brain. Damn it, Elad. I can't do them in Japanese. Rigged? Who won? It was you? It was you. Since we're in an ad break anyway, let's do another Battle Royale. Dilly-dilly-dee. Let them fight. I'm really working, but it's low down the priority list at the moment. I'm really working on getting the hat system implemented. Especially for Halloween, because I'd like you guys to be able to have like little witchy hats and stuff. I'm working on it. I am working on it. I still love the ground attack. The fist coming out of the ground. Blam! It's like, it's been ages since I've done any sprite art. Like ages since I've done any sprite work. And I had a lot of fun making all of these attacks. Especially the water one where the cloud appears and you guys, you basically don't see any of these things because most of them are covered by names and they're always underneath each other. But like the water attack, a cloud appears and then it kind of like waterfalls. I think the names need to be higher up, don't they? I need to like restrict the bottom row. But I had a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun doing some pixel art again. It's been a hot minute since I've done any pixel art. Congratulations, John. Working on a video. It's probably going to be tomorrow's YouTube short. On the whole, we're not getting a rocket set. We're not getting a rocket set, guys. We're not getting a rocket set. We're getting rocket cards, and we're not going through it again. But I'm putting Friday's rant about that into an informative YouTube short. Should be fun. My last YouTube short I'm quite annoyed about. The one about my binder. It was really haggard. I had to like cut bits of audio together and it all sounds rubbish. And it's done really well. It's very annoying. We're not getting a rocket set, John. It's we're not getting a rocket set. I refuse to believe you. We're getting rocket cards. We are getting rocket cards. We're not getting a rocket set. Thing is, I was less confident about this when I first started saying it. But now I'm pretty confident about it. Confident enough that I'm gonna cement my opinion. I'm gonna cement it in video form. So if and when I'm wrong, people can be like, can go back to the video, you're wrong as fuck. Don't make a fool of yourself online. I've made a career of making a fool of myself online, John. I've made a career of making a fool of myself online. That's my whole jam. Also, career's a strong word. Mate, career's an incredibly strong word. An incredibly strong word to use. A team plasma set, that would be cool. That's not happening either. We should start getting some leaks and things for terrestrial or terrestrial. I think it's terrestrial, innit? I always want to whip an R up in there. I always want it to be terrestrial, but it's not. I'm pretty sure it's terrestrial. We should be getting some news about Terrestrial Festival soon, so we should know whether it is the Evolving Skies 2 Terrestrial Boogaloo set that everyone thinks it's going to be, and it probably will be. It's kind of flimsy evidence, but I mean, it's better evidence than we're getting a rocket set, so I'll let that one slide. It is most likely going to be the evolutions in EX form. Although if the Pikachu SAR from, you know, Supercharged Breaker is anything to go by, it is not going to be the Evolving Skies set that everyone hopes it will be. Can you imagine the Umbreon? Can you imagine, guys? Can you imagine the Umbreon? An SAR Terra Umbreon. It's going to be ugly as fuck, and everyone's going to really try. They're going to really try to make it Moonbreon, and it's just not going to, it's just not going to be. It's not going to be. Rocket's Umbreon with Slap. Now, if we get Rocket's Umbreon, that could be, oh, John, I am making a fake one of those. Good shout. That's a cracking bit of misinformation. Putting a lot of misinformation out. I'm putting no misinformation out into the world. The occasional shenanigan. The occasional ha 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 ha. Especially my Halloween trick. But it's Halloween. You're supposed to do tricks for Halloween. It's not my fault Pokemon revealed the Halloween set 3 months early. So I've got to do my Halloween trick 3 months early. I have never, with an asterisk, put up a fake, any fake information and claimed it to be real. Poke LA over on YouTube, welcome to the stream, love to see you. There might have been when the first fake I did, which was a Lugia years ago. There's a slim chance I might have framed that as more real. But also if you read the description of the card, so if you looked at it for more than 5 seconds, you could tell that it wasn't real. Because the Pokedex entry was like, I'll bite your legs off, or something, you know? It was very clearly a fake card if you looked at it for 2 seconds. I am well, Poke L. I am. I mean, I'm knackered. And 151 has been treating us sufficiently terribly. But I am well. Pack number 1, you reckon, guys? Like, it's not my fault when I did the rockets, the AI rocket cards, that people thought those were real. I never said they were real. Same with, the Pokemon Concierge set I made. I don't think anyone thought, well, some people thought those were real, but I don't think most people thought those were real. Because I was very clear about those being a concept. Those are really pretty cards. Why have we not had a Pokemon Concierge set yet? Bugger another rocket set. I want the Concierge set. Incredibly pretty. Maybe we need to save that for summer though. It's very summery vibes, right? We need that for summer. Maybe we'll get a special set next summer, and it'll be the Concierge set. Pack number 1, you reckon? Pack number 1, skip the bulk. Right. Pack number 1, skipping the bulk. Oh, I think the baby's gone to bed. I think we need to start slicing. We need to start slicing. Right. That is the energy card. Rare. Potential reverse slot 2. We got Krabby, Sandshrew, Seal, Doduo, Ivysaur, Slowbro, and Machoke. Once you've lost my trust like this, it's unlikely you'll win. All of these things are things I've already done, John. They're all things I've already done. Like I said, I've never once claimed, as far as I know, I've never once claimed that anything is real that I posted. And I always try and make sure that fake things that I post are either very obviously said that these are a concept, these are wishful thinking, blah, 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 or make them silly in a way. I think the first rocket set image I posted, I think the title was like, the rocket set we deserve or something, you know, but again, it was very clearly AI shit. It's not my fault people believe this. Right, energy card, are you shiny? You are not. First reverse hollow slot is just a Golduck. I don't think there was any potential for there to be anything in the first reverse hollow slot anyway. Rare slot, we'll do you first just in case there's anything in the illustration. Okay, Giovanni's Charisma, I don't think that's one we need. But always a cracking hit to get. Not bad. Let me just pull up the old cheeky... I really need to pay for Pokemon.gg one day so I can have the stream overlay back. I don't think this is a card we need. I don't think we needed any of the Fallout trainers. Oh, it is! Guys, we filled a binder slot. We actually filled a binder slot. Oh, shit! We did it, guys. That makes all the tins worth it. We actually filled a binder slot. I'm so happy. I didn't think we'd actually fill any binder slots today. Amazing. Amazing. You were correct, John. There was a hit in there. Good job. And our illustration rare slot is just a Rapidash. Nice. Nice. We actually filled a binder slot. We've got 10 more cards left to get. And they're all the most expensive cards. Our boy Giovanni here, giving us the Claw of Death. Lovely texture on this card. Lovely texture. We must all do the claw. You can't do the claw with that face though. It's way too sinister. Like the claw's got to be done with like, you know, you got to be doing a roar at the same time. And then preparing to do some tornado here. Like, you do the claw like this. This is some, like, evil genius capitalist nonsense. Like, look at him. This guy's definitely about to poison the water. Love it. Fantastic hit. Well done, me. I can't believe we actually hit something we need. Cannot believe we actually hit something we need. There was only 11 cards we needed that weren't reverse hollows, and we got one of them. Amazing. Amazing. I will take that. Pokemon TCG Live players. Grab yourself a Pokemon TCG Live code card, crack one open on your boy Mert, let me know if you're feeling anything good. Exclamation point social in the chat. R2Z, GV6B, GRB, CQT. I'm so happy right now. We actually hit something that we needed. Do you know how long it's been since that's happened? Fucking ages. Mostly because the only stuff we've needed is from 151 and we've not been opening any, so. Short of error packs where 151 hits are turning up in things that aren't 151, there was no way we were ever going to be getting hits that we actually needed. I can hear the baby mulling about out there. She should be knackered. She should be knackered. The last pack will be better. I hope so, John. I hope so. We burned through all of these quite quickly. There were seven packs and it's taken us an hour and a half. Or a bit more than an hour and a half to open them. Which is quite quick for us in terms of packs, but I feel like I am rushing a little bit today. I know that's hilarious to most people, that 7 packs in an hour and a half is rushing, but I do get a little bit speedier when I'm knackered and shattered. Do you know what I'm saying? Next Sunday, there's a stream we're missing soon, but I don't know when it is. No, I can't remember. There is a Sunday that we won't be streaming soon. But I can't remember when it is. I don't think it's in October. I don't know when we're going to do our spooky stream. I might actually try and stream on Halloween. Which is a Thursday. But we don't actually do anything on Halloween. So once we've given out all of the packs and all of the snacks and everything, I might just do the spooky stream on a Sunday or on a Thursday, so it's actually on Halloween night. We had a lot of fun last year doing the Halloween stream where we just watched ghost videos and talked about them. We whacked the green screen out. We were just wiggling our hands over the ghost videos and talking about spooky things. It was very fun. I liked it. It was nice. It was a nice shake up to our usual streaming. So, see this auto mod is taking you guys jobs. Guys aren't even going to see that because the auto mod got it. Long-legged aphasia. They really do have funny names. Only thing in my diary is my COVID and flu shots next week. Faye. I don't have any of those in the diary. But yeah, it was funny times, and I think the funniest thing for me of the spooky stream was how many people in the chat were genuinely spooked. Because I love ghost videos. I love spooky stuff. I am eternally a skeptic. Do you know what I mean? Like, none of those things freaks me out. Now, it's been a long time since we put this to the test, but I'd like to believe that I wouldn't be scared. Like, you put me in an abandoned building. We used to explore a lot of abandoned buildings and stuff when we were kids. The scariest thing about abandoned buildings is not ghosts, it is other people. It's like being out in the woods. Like, the scariest thing about being out in the woods is not, like, monsters or gremlins or animals. It's other people. Like, when we did be exploring abandoned buildings, I'd be far more terrified. Oh, I'd be far less terrified encountering something supernatural than encountering, like, somebody hiding in abandoned buildings. Do you know what I mean? You used to LARP, John? You were a LARPer? We used to have lots of, I've talked about this a lot, but the South Wales valleys are littered with abandoned industrial buildings. Like, littered with abandoned industrial buildings that we spent our childhoods exploring and breaking into and very, very dangerously exploring. With many of us having severe accidents. It's honestly a wonder none of us died. The shit we used to get up to. These old, like, industrial sites that were all overgrown and shit. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Peckforton Castle, or I do like a castle. I've got to Google this. Copy. Paste. It's called Survival of the Fittest. It's nothing to do with fitness, Apple. It's luck. Pure luck. Ooh. It's a cheeky cat. Oh, that's not too far away from me. Well, sort of. Driving distance, at least. Other side of the M6. Oh, I've been meaning to pop. Ooh, maybe we could swing by on the way to Chester next time. It looks like one of those castles that's a bit mansiony. Do Giovanni's Riz full art. It is the Giovanni's Riz full art. Suricar 133. It is. And it was a hit we needed for the binder as well, so super happy by. Super happy by. Yeah, see, I don't really like castles that are like that. Don't get me wrong, they're cool, right? I do like a castle, even renovated castles. Just like I like a church. But yeah, I much prefer the empty wreck kind of castle to the renovated, modernized hotel kind of castle. Do you know what I mean? Like, I want my castles to be falling down. And in the whatever state they were in last time they were bombarded. Or raided for supplies. You know what I mean? Visited a lovely church the other day, though. We talked about this in the Discord. Not religious, like, at all. But I love a church. Love a church building, you know? You get one that's, like, quite empty, that they haven't put all of the modern, like, speakers and stuff in. And there's a resonance in there. They're like, the old masons knew how to build these things to make them vibrate right. Back then it was an empty wreck. It's just grim and dark with catacombs. Top fun to laugh there, isn't it? It sounds like it's exactly my kind of weekend. Grim, dark, catacomby. Yeah, evolution, elements of luck, at least that we know of. It could be aliens, who knows? Maybe we didn't evolve at all. Maybe evolution's a lie. Repent, sinners. You're so stupid. You're a stupid person. You're a very silly person, mate. Behave yourself. Right, should we rip the band-aid off? Should we crap? Should we crap, guys? Should we crack open this last 151 pack? Like I said, the missus has got a couple. I think she's got 4 packs left of the ones that she has. So she's got 4 more packs. Does it feel like a god pack? I don't know, John, because I don't know what god packs feel like. I hope it's a god pack. It would be really nice. Even if it's, you know, even if it's a Venusaur god pack. Because I've got the whole Venusaur line. Even if it's a Venusaur god pack, I'll take it. It would just be nice to experience. We've never had English god packs before. And we finally get English god packs and I don't even get to experience them. Do you know what I mean? It kind of sucks. Right. Let's do it. We're gonna pull the band-aid off. We're gonna rip off the plaster. Yeeks! I forgot you were streaming, Yeeks. Welcome to the stream. Yeeks peeps. Anyone who's coming on the Yeeks raid with a party 7. Right, how was the stream, Yeeks? Oh my god. I did not know that happened when people raided. That was a lot of explosions. Welcome in, everyone. I think most people have, flown off the screen. Carlos, lovely to see you. UK, lovely to see you. The kid was, she had fun with some of your stickers again earlier. We're currently down to... I keep telling her to save them until Christmas, but... She just... Oh yeah, we didn't pack this tonight. It was just from the Mrs. Pack. We have got Giovanni's Charisma and Ninetales EX tonight, though. So that's not bad. It's not bad at all. How was the stream, Eeks? You were building Lego, right? You were doing a Lego stream. Were you streaming in the Lego category? Were you building Lego? I'm sure I saw on Twitter you were building Lego. It's lovely to see you anyway. And everyone who came in on Eeks Raid, how are you? Welcome in Eeks community. You're the best. I knew you were going to do that. I knew you were redeeming the Diglett's feet. Okay, we'll do this 151 pack and then we'll do the Diglett's feet because we never get to do we very rarely actually do the Diglett's feet these days, Yeeks. You always redeem it first thing and then by the time I get around to even thinking about it, it's too late in the night and you've already gone. She did build the Legos. Did you stream in the Lego category, Yeeks? Did you have anyone pop in? It's okay, I'm Boomer, I'm asleep. Well, that's the thing, you're always like gone by the time we do it. And then they don't get graded, they need to be graded. Yeah, I've been tempted to Problem is I'd have to buy some Lego. I have been tempted to dig out all of the miniatures and everything and do a little bit of a... Twitch has a recommended channels on the side of my screen and one of them is Donald Trump. Donnie's got a Twitch? Oh wow, it's in my recommended channels as well. I've got AzulGG, Donald Trump, DK Ed playing Yu-Gi-Oh!, Halo Infinite playing Halo, Shy Lily doing Throne and Liberty, and The Little Wood playing Minecraft. In fairness, I mean, small channels, but like 800 viewers and 259 viewers. Didn't think Twitch would push channels like that. Twitch forcing the propaganda. I did not even know Donald Trump had a Twitch channel. Is he just doing like a thing or something? I don't know. I don't even care. I have enough time processing British politics. I try not to get into American politics. I was trying to explain to the missus the, no, I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about, I'm not getting into politics on stream. It's not happening. It's not happening. Right, let's open this pack. Let's open this pack. Give it a quick shake. We are going to slice the top off because I know the kid is asleep now. So we don't want to wake the baby up. The rustling is very loud. We are going to snip snip. Okay. Slowpoke. Hey, Min, welcome to the stream. Min. Oh, no, no, don't worry about it. I was going to say I might need some more Halloween packs, but I think I've got enough, and the kids are I'm just gonna have to disappoint the kids when I run out. Slowpoke. Growlithe. Geodude. Staryu. No, honestly, don't worry about it. I think I've got enough. Seekin. Butterfree. Lapras. And if I don't, I think you're back before Halloween anyway. You know. Oh, no God pack. No God pack. Maybe the missus will pull one. Maybe the missus will have a good God pack. Or maybe in the reprint, or, you know, in the tins I get off Mint, maybe that'll have a God pack in it. Giovanni, you are coming through tonight, boy! We need this as well. We need this as well. Yeah, boys. That's 2 binder slots we filled. That's 2 binder slots. Both charismas. Damn, Giovanni's Riz. And a Jolteon. Got all of Giovanni's Riz. Right, Pokemon TCG Live players, grab yourself a Pokemon TCG Live code card. Crack one open on your boy mate. Let me know if you get anything good! ! Social in the chat. DVWH7YBLP9HM2. These mini tins officially better than every booster bundle I opened apart from the last booster bundle. Fancy getting both of the Giovanni's Riz cards. Let's have a cheeky look at you. Oh, that's a pretty card. With the Master Ball on the counter as well. Come on, camera, we know you can do it. No, you're a pretty card. Really, really lovely card. Well, we can't complain in the end about those mini tins. It was only 7 packs. It was only 7 packs and we've hit 2 of the big hits that we needed. because all of the hits that we need at the moment are big hits. We've hit 2 of the cards that we actually needed. We filled out 7 packs, we filled 2 binder slots. If you scroll up, I said both last packs would be hits with the better one in the line. You did, John. You did. You definitely did. What magics are you casting to become such an oracle? Super happy. Genuinely, I'm not even going to complain. You know me, I could think of ways to complain, but I'm not going to complain. Both of the Giovanni's Charisma cards, we needed both of them. Those are going in the binder straight away. I don't think any of the reverse hollows are the ones we needed. Pidgeot, Gengar, Magmar, Ditto. No, none of the reverse hollows are the ones that we needed. But the reverse hollows are easy to pick up. So there's no worries there. You sacrifice a goat and read its entrails. I was going to say I hope you're at least going to eat that goat, but I know you won't. So we've got a vegetarian friend who didn't get annoyed. I said annoyed in the Discord, but they didn't get annoyed. They were just a bit like, brah, that's fucked up. Because we're kind of trying to raise the kid with a bit of reverence to the animals that they eat. So like if she adds some bacon, we're like, you know, make sure you say thanks to the piggies. And she's like, thank you, piggies, and then she'll eat her bacon. Because I think it's important. You should have a bit of reverence to things that, you know, that you're eating. Also, I saw a study the other day about, no, I didn't see a study the other day. I saw a magnification of a leaf breathing. Did any of you see this? Did any of you see the leaf breathing? There was a magnification of some footage of I think they're called stoma or something like that. Basically the cells, the clump of cells that leaves use to breathe. And when you look at it, like magnify it proper and watch it move, it just looks like a mouth. It's crazy. It's crazy. Seem to have come in with a EK raid. Welcome to the stream, Molly Style. Welcome to the stream. It's lovely to see you. How are you? Collector? Player? Or a fan of Eeks because of her awesome crafts? Of which everyone here is a fan of Eeks because of her awesome crafts. My child is currently working through her amazing Christmas stickers. I think you should let her play with and pet the pig for a week before you make it into bacon. So do I. So do I, John. In an ideal world, I'd have chickens, I'd raise pigs, I'd do it all myself. Because then I absolutely know there's the animal welfare is at the heart of it. Which is important to me. I'm not a complete monster, John. I know you think I am, because because thy flesh consumed. But I'm not a complete monster. I don't have anything to suffer. It's just if, you know... It's just unfortunate that things be delicious. It's just unfortunate that things be delicious. No, I'm super happy with this. Oh, no. I've been having lots of discussions lately with some friends. But again, not discussions I can have online without potential misconstruing of intent and or belief system. I have no monsters. I know what you are. I know what you are. How ominous, John. How deliciously ominous. Right, so this was technically... This was technically the results of 8, maybe 9 151 packs. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's actually pretty decent. Considering my luck with 151 in the past, I would have to conclusively say, based on this alone, based on these mini tins alone, and the booster bundle that we opened the other day, that the 6 packs in there were actually pretty good as well. That the reprint for me has been a lot better. To answer the clickbait question, in the title of the YouTube videos, for which I will apologise now in advance to anyone who comes in from the YouTube streams having clicked that title only to find that we have stopped opening 151. I will not be changing it. The clickbait title on YouTube of "Is the 151 reprint better?" I'm going to say yes. I'm going to go with yes. And it has encouraged me quite smartly on the Pokemon Company's part to buy more 151 when it is available. If it is available. No, like I said, I'm pretty sure a lot of the smaller stores, pretty sure the likes of like Chaos Cards, Magic Madhouse, those lot, they're all going to get 151 towards the end of the month. I don't know if they're still available over on Amazon. I don't know if they're still available over on Smith's. I know the 151 mini tins over on Amazon were, they were titled something really weird. Like, they weren't titled 151 mini tins, but they were 151 mini tins. No, it doesn't look like they've still got them. It is a lot of sparkly cardboard colours. And we do like that is what we're here for. We are here for the sparkly cardboard. Pretty sure Smith still had them last time I checked, but that was a couple of days ago, so they might not still have them now. Smiths. Although my Smiths, well, it's not my Smiths, it's the one that was local enough to me, had 151 booster boxes, not booster box, ETBs. Ooh, £5 off when you spend £50 or more. Don't tempt me, Frodo. 151. How many tins is 50 quid? Yeah, no, they've still got them on Smith's. So you can still buy 151 mini tins on Smith's for £10.99, and, not to be an advert for Smith's at the moment, if you spend £50 or more, you get £5 off, which isn't bad. That's not bad at all. If you spend £100, you get £10 off. I don't know if there's a purchase limit on the tins. Oh, they are pre-order expected from the 1st of November to the 7th. So yeah, that kind of lines up with what I was saying. A lot of places are sort of expecting end of October, early November to be getting stock of the 151. I think it is just the mini tins and the booster bundles. I don't think there's an expectation that we're getting anything else. Or at least not that I've heard. Which is fine, because the tins and the booster bundles are where it's at. Turpitude. Turpitude, John? Moral turpitude. That's worthy of a Google. Turpitude comes from the Latin turpus, meaning vile or base. The word is often used in the phrase moral turpitude, an expression used in law to designate an act or behaviour that gravely violates the sentiment or accepted standard of the community. I am a disruptor. This is correct. This is correct. I'm a heretic, they might say. I perform heresy. Darimfu42, thank you for the follow. I will not do just because it is just for community cohesion. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about moral turpitude though, John. I'd like to think I'm an incredibly moral being. An incredibly considered moral being. I very much think about my morality. Very carefully. And it is subject to change based on new information and financial gain. Morals are always purchasable. I very much agree with the vegans on a lot of things. It's just on the need is where I fall down. I will be trying to get to London Card Show, and I'm tempted to go to the Manchester Card Show. Oh no, I think I was away that weekend. There's another Manchester Card Show, but I think it's like the last weekend of October, and I think I'm away on the Saturday, which is a shame. No, my morals aren't purchasable either, John. That was obviously a joke. But they are flexible. As I think everybody's moral code should be. Unless, of course, you derive your moral code from ancient books. And even then, those are relatively flexible based on interpretation. Why did I get another sleeve out? I didn't need another sleeve. What's moral to the goose is not moral to the gander. Stupidest thing you've ever said. That was the stupidest thing you've ever said. Right. It's not. I've said way stupider shit than that. Okay, we're all sleeved. We are all sleeved. We are not opening any more 151 because we don't have any more 151. We will, however, be opening some Stellar Crown now. We are still on a mission to answer another of life's great questions. The life's great question that we're answering here is the 151 reprint better than 151 for hit rates? I believe we have conclusively proven yes, it is. We are still trying to answer the question, is it better to buy a booster box worth of triple check lanes than a booster box? We have not yet finished answering this question. So we're going to continue that mission right now. With my not penultimate, I don't know what the last but 3 is called. The pre-penultimate. This is my pre-penultimate triple check lane for Stellar Crown. That's turpitude, that's not Battle Royale. So you're making me Google things, John. Now I've got to retype the word Battle Royale. Battle Royale. There is no amount of money or anything else that would make me eat meat or read a book by check. Fair. Fair. Still on the hunt for the Terrapagos. I thought you got the Terrapagos. Apple. I think a triple seemed far better than a booster. Yeah, so far I think so. The anti-penultimate. Is the anti-penultimate? Trinultimate. Is that really the words, Apple? Trinultimate. Oh no, I'm not still on the hunt. Technically I'm not on the hunt for anything in Stellar Crown. There is very little in the set I actually want. Give or take a few illustration rays. I just like opening packs from new sets. I will always invest a certain amount of money in a brand new set. And this, like I said, these triple check lanes were in lieu of buying a booster box. And so far, I think not bad. The word that comes before penultimate is anti-penultimate. Penultimate means second to last. The anti-penultimate means third to last. I love anti-penultimate. Anti-penultimate is awesome, guys. Thank you for teaching me a new word. I've always needed that. Just like when I learned the word penultimate, I was like, really? Damn, I love this word. Shit's cool. And I use it all the time now. Much to the confusion of people who don't know what the word penultimate means. I used to say last but one. Like some commoner. I love penultimate. I love anti-penultimate. But what is the fourth to last? The anti-penultimate. We just keep adding antis to it until the end. Please do, John. My daughter was the one that found that caterpillar I sent you a picture of. The pre-anti-penultimate. The fourth to last. Okay, now we're getting a bit ludicrous, but I like it. Is the fifth the anti-penultimate? Very silly. My daughter was the one that found that caterpillar, John. We have since learned that those caterpillars are poisonous and they should not be played with. Luckily, she didn't pick it up or touch it or anything. And they're not poisonous, per se. Their fur is a lot like a tarantula. They're an irritant, yeah. But she didn't touch it. She's very respectful of insects. She loves spiders, bless her. There was a spider on my dashboard earlier when we were driving, and she was calling it cute and telling it to come here. She's a very sweet little thing. She has no fear of insects or anything. I picked her up from nursery the other day and all of the kids were freaking out about bees. There was a bee in the little nursery garden. And you could see the look on her face. She was just looking at all the other kids being like, why are you guys freaking out about the bee? Daddy told me bees are awesome. Why are you guys freaking out about bees? There's a lavender bush on our estate that we walk past in the summer sometimes. And it is a big bush. Like this is a 70s bush. It's fucking huge. And it is full of bees. It's bee central. This is where all the bees on the estate live. And she will just stand. The bush is kind of butt shaped. So you can kind of get in the cleft or horizon and get right in the crack of it. And she'll just stand in this, just surrounded by bees, just laughing. No fear of bees at all. And rightly so. Do not fear the bee. Do not fear the bees. I'm still trying to teach her, but she's seen too many people freak out and we don't encounter them as much. I'm still trying to teach her not to freak out about wasps. But then I'm still trying to teach my sister and my parents and the missus not to freak out about wasps. Do not freak out about wasps. They're not, like, wasps are not some vindictive evil creature that are just out there trying to kill you and sting you. They just got a bit more of an attitude problem than bees. You know what I'm saying? Like, they will fuck you up if they, you know. Yeah, freak out about ticks. Yeah, ticks and lice you can freak out about. Mosquitoes. If I see a mosquito, that thing can die. Get out. But like, wasps and bees and spiders, nah, don't worry about it. We can use decimate penultimate. Decimate to penultimate? Decimate to penultimate. Why don't they say the pro-preante penultimate twice? I love this conversation you guys are having, by the way. I'm going to scroll back up. I was waffling about bees. Pre-ante penultimate. Pro-preante penultimate. Looks like it's after the 5th. It's not in common language. You literally say 10th to last. That is boring. We can use the decimate penultimate. I like decimate penultimate. Or deca penultimate. Deca pre-penultimate. We could just say pro-preante penultimate, pro-preante to multimate. Oh, that's a tongue twister. That's a tongue twister now. Right, let's do the Lapras pack. I'm not doing it backwards. We've done enough to do it backwards today. Maybe later. Right. Let's do the Lapras. Decade Pro Preante Penultimate. So what's that? The Decade Pro Preante Penultimate would be the, what, the 10th to last? Or would it be like the 15th to last? Or the 13th or 14th to last? The 15th? So the 15th to last of anything. You've heard it here first. The 15th to last of anything is the Decade Pro Preante Penultimate. Give it a quick shake. Rare slot, eat or pass. Now that's a redeem, Tamsin. Rare slot, eat or pass. It's not smash or pass. It is not smash or pass. It is very much not smash or pass. We have Glameow. Panchamin. I don't know why I love Chargerbug so much. It's not just me, right? Like, there is a universal love of Charger. I didn't set a question of the week this week, Apple. I will try and set one this week now. There was no question of the week. I think we're about 3 weeks into there not being a question of the week, by the way. It's a very nice idea, but I need to schedule them. Like, I need to schedule them so I don't have to think about writing them, because that's the bit that always fucks me up. Chargerbug. I love Chargerbug. You don't like Chargerbug, John? Why don't you like Chargerbug? Mainly because I like it. I feel like you've transitioned into this, John the antagonist now. And I don't like it. We need, rein it back in, John. Rein it back in. Salandit. Jirachi. Electivire. It's boxy. It is, but that's why I like it. It's so rare in nature you find something so cubular. Velusular. Ooh, this is the third one of these I pulled. This is the third very specific ace spec that I've pulled, and I like it. Don't get me wrong, I like the Grand Tree. I have 3 of them. Would anybody like a Grand Tree? Oh, it's an Archaludon, Archaludon, it's Archaludon. Lovely illustration rare for the box, for the pack, for the binder. Boys. Very silly Pokemon. Incredibly silly Pokemon. Quite possibly one of the silliest Pokemon ever. And a Bouffalant. It's the only A-Spec card you're missing. I'll trade you 3 of them for a Charizard, lad. Pokemon TCG Live players. Grab yourself a Pokemon TCG Live code card, crack one open on your boy Mert. Let me know if you get anything good. Exclamation point social in the chat. DJQ, QL, TW, 4MK, LTB. Good shout. Rare slot Edo Pass. Bouffalant, guys. I feel like Bouffalant's delicious. I'm definitely going to eat. I'm definitely going to eat for Bouffalant. We need an overlay for Edo Pass. These triple blisters are doing the work. They really are. They're doing pretty solid at the moment. I can't wait for when we're finally done. And we can, you know, I can actually lay them all out and see them. Because I've got them, apart from the ones that I traded or sold or gave away, that have been replaced by energy cards that will then be photoshopped in to the final image. Because I can make anything look real if I want to. Nothing on the internet is real, guys. Even a Photoshop scrub like me can make, you know, anything look real. You would like to snuggle the Bouffalant. Cows are very lovely animals. It is a shame they taste so good. Pigs are the same. Same with guinea pigs. It really is a shame you guys taste so good. I miss Mrs. Nicole being in the stream for us to talk about the consumption of guinea pigs. I will one day. I'm going to have to be in the Andes or something. I'll have to be visiting like Chichen Itza or no, because I think it was up in the mountains in Peru. So what's up in the mountains? Yeah, see, I thought I had tried kangaroo apple, right? But then I realized, you know, when you're at these markets or like village fairs and stuff, and they're like, oh, we've got kangaroo burgers or crocodile burgers. When you actually look at the ingredients on those things, they're like 90% pork and 10% kangaroo. So you're not actually tasting the kangaroo. All of them reverse hollows you gave me. Wasn't that a trade? I thought that was a trade. Give or take 1 or 2 of them. That was good though, lad. I appreciate it. They were more reverse hollows than I thought they would be. It is basically a steak. It is. Cows larger than horses. This is true. Horses are stupid animals, but apparently also delicious. You're a Taurian vegetarian, Faye. Dog tastes better than pig. Humans are even better. I wouldn't know. I've never actually had the pleasure of talking to somebody who's eaten a dog. They might be delicious. I have no idea. I feel like we don't need to be eating humans. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, plenty of other delicious things. Although, in the entire span of human history, it was probably more common to be eating people than not eating people. Welcome to the stream. GD, how are you? Do you know what I mean? Like our modern society is like what, a blip in the 500,000 years of, you know, human existence. We've probably been eating people longer than we've not been eating people. But then we probably should, you know. I feel like that's your fault, John. I feel like that's your fault. But you are right, we do seem to talk about food a lot. Guys, let's rein it back from the cannibalism. Let's rein it back from the cannibalism. We probably shouldn't be eating people. I can't say definitely. We probably shouldn't be eating people. Unless we like really need to. And then I think, you know, chomp away. I bet my thighs taste good. I bet I'm delicious. I'm basically grass-fed. This guy can't say definitely should be eating people. Only a Sith deals in absolutes, Jack. Only a Sith deals in absolutes. I can envisage situations where eating people is perfectly fine. Look, if we've crash landed on a snowy mountainside, right, and you're on your deathbed, just know I'm eating you once you're dead. I've just putting it out there. Once that last bit of light of your eyes has gone out, it's Flavor Town time. You'll never eat my thighs. Not with that attitude. We shouldn't, because of all the stuff in our bodies will fuck with your mind. Are you saying humans are psychedelic, Tamsin? Are you saying we're psychedelic? Is human psychedelic? The reasons not to eat people are dropping by the moment. I listened to a podcast the other day about a historian of South American cultures. And man, those guys really didn't care about eating people. It was like a whole big thing that they had. And there was millions, like, people forget, like, this wasn't like a couple of thousand people chilling out in tribes. There were cities the size of London in the Amazon back in the day, before, you know, the Spanish turned up and sneezed on everyone. And they were all about chowing on each other. I'm just saying, in the span of human existence, we've done more eating each other than not. Again, Tamsin, you're not helping by claiming we'd be psychedelic. Cheeky Spanish and their flus. The rascals. I have microplastics around my body. You eat me, you'll turn into Lego. We all do. We all do. Especially if you're a guy. If you're a testicle owner in the chat right now. So many microplastics in your balls, my dude. So many microplastics. It's a shame. It's a shame, but it is what it is. I was reading or listening? I might have been listening to a thing about, there was a point in history about like 30 years ago, or maybe 40 years ago, or maybe less, who knows, where I think I talked about this a stream or two ago, where they were really trying, there was a big question in Western society whether we were going to carry on using glass as our primary container, or whether we were going to bow down to the new plastic overlords. And we bowed down to the new plastic overlords because the oil industries were like, bruh, glass is dangerous. If we break glass, it's all sharp and shit. But like, we really didn't know that just using plastic for everything would mean our balls would be full of plastic. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, glass breaks and it's sharp, but it doesn't get in your balls. Come back to here, eating humans and flus. Welcome back to the stream, Eeks. Welcome back to the stream. Is the new generation made of plastic? Nope. Anyone who's alive right now. Anyone who's alive right now, Carlos, is the ludicrous amounts of plastic. I reckon you could make a cup out of at least all of us. If you could somehow extract all of the plastic inside your average human, I think you could make a cup. It's a hell of a challenge. I'm sure you could do it with like centrifuges or something. I used to know people who would inject huge amounts of saline into their balls. It was very strange. Was this like a vanity thing, John? Was it a my balls need to be bigger than your balls kind of thing? I'd everyone donate some of your plastic. Why does that sound lewd in the context of talking about balls? Sound incredibly lewd. The alien archaeologists of the future will be able to know. Will be able to. There'll be stratospheres. No. Stratas of human existence that they'll be able to define by the amount of plastic in our skeletons' balls. How did this conversation go this way, guys? Seriously. I'm just out here trying to talk about balls. Right, left or right pack? Where are we going? Right pack? Let's do right pack. Triple checkling. Just for a disclaimer, all of the things discussed in these streams are incredibly silly. We do them in jest, mostly. Don't eat people. Do not try and extract a cup's worth of plastic out of people. Don't try and make cups out of people. Don't eat the people. Don't inject saline into your balls. That's not a good idea. Even if you don't plan on using your balls for anything, you probably shouldn't be injecting saline into them. But also, they're your balls. So, you know, I kind of got to lean on the classic liberal thing here and be like, they're your balls. Just, do you know what I'm saying? Like, if that's what you want to do with your balls. Look, I am very much a classical liberal on these things. If you're not hurting anyone else, if you're just doing it to yourself, fuck it. If you want bigger balls, go nuts. Inject as much saline into your testicles as you want. Cubone, we've got an ad break in 40 seconds. Milky, Glameow, Chargerbug, Tornadus, Frogadier, Pangoro, Eldegoss, Briar, and... just a regular iron boulder. There you go. They wouldn't have missed anything in the ad break. 23 seconds. Pokemon TG Live players, grab yourself a Pokemon TG Live code card. Crack one open on your boy. Mert, let me know if you get anything good exclamation point social in chat. D6WMBQRHK9WNQ. It's supposed to be a Pokemon stream, guys. We've always run out of Pokemon stuff to talk about. Even if you don't have balls. Even if you don't have balls. They put small plastic balls under the skin of their willy in the... Do you know, Green Dragon? That was the first time I've seen the word willy written in text format in a long time. Of all of the crude words you could have used, you went with the least crude of them all. The silliest. Quite possibly the silliest. And you went with willy. What do you mean plastic balls? Under what skin? Come back to the balls chat. Welcome back, Carluccio. I know a man who had his member bisected when aroused. It looked like a cobra. Did it like proper... like an angry cobra? Did it look like an angry cobra? Right, we're in an ad break now, guys. This is the perfect time to talk about an angry cobra. Man, people that do crazy shit to their own bodies. But again, it's your body. I can't not lean on like my classic liberal sensibilities on this. It's your penis. If you want to bisect it so it looks like a cobra when you're erect. Who, I ask, out there has the authority to tell you you are not allowed to do that? Nobody. That's who. Nobody. Bisect away, my gay dudes. Cobra that wang. Do you know what I mean? Like, who's that hurting? Other than the person whose willy has been turned into a cobra. Just know that does not get picked up by the Twitch mod. True. True. I don't think the other words get picked up by the Twitch mod either. Very owl of you. Very owl of me indeed. Question is, if you was to eat yourself, would you cease to exist or double in mass? Or have no neck? No, I think by nature of the fact that we're not a closed system, if we were a closed system, Apple, then we would just, that would be an interesting question, but we're not a closed system. So, if you could, in theory, start at your toes and work your way up, you're at least I mean, you're at least like a half of your body mass until you get to something critical. You know, once you get to your butthole, you know, once you're eating your own ass, you can no longer really process the... Do you know what I'm saying? You know, just small incisions into their shaft to enhance pleasure for the butt. Well, so they make themselves ribbed for her pleasure. That's bonkers. Although I'm surprised I've never considered that before. How does that work when they're flaccid, though? Do you know what I mean? Like, if you rib yourself, it's like, surely that would just be like, it would turn into like a bag of marbles. Do you guys know what I'm saying, right? Thinking about this logistically. They never go down? God, it's an uncomfortable existence. Permanently erect. You've never been able to eat your own ass? I don't think I would, even if I could, to be honest. Brother, So I just finished my beer like 20 minutes ago, and I decided to pour myself a vodka and coke. No, a vodka and lemonade for the memes. And I just took a straight up swig of it without realizing I hadn't put the lemonade in yet. Woofed. Woofed. Doesn't sound comfortable either way, if I'm honest. Yeah, I feel like you'd get used to it. Do you know what I mean? It's like having a piercing. It took me years to get used to my lip piercing, and then it took me like 3 weeks to get used to not having a lip piercing. Neat vodka is the only way to have vodka. No, thank you. I mean, I can drink neat vodka. It's not pleasant. Now, if we're talking about whiskey, then I'd agree with you. Whiskey should only be drunk straight. If you mix whiskey with, like, Coke, you're a degenerate. What were we talking about? I know what I was going to say before I drank that. I accidentally sipped the straight vodka. And now I feel like the moment's passed and I don't want to say it anymore. One of my exes had a big ring piercing. What, like on his butthole? Or was it a Prince Albert? I never understood those. I've seen some hella Alberts. And not even like face to face, but like pictures and stuff. Like, it's hard enough getting in places sometimes. Do you know what I mean? Especially those places. Like, who's in... Just logistically, like... Everything that tastes like pennies, it's just... really, mate, that's where you're going with it. Everything would taste like pennies. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is supposed to be a Pokemon stream. Oh. Put it in a freezer is how you're supposed to have vodka. I don't think making it colder is going to make it less unpleasant. My nana mixes whiskey with lemonade. Then your nana is a degenerate and she deserves to be thrown in the bin. I'm joking, Tamsin. It's, again, leaning back on the classical... It's her body, she can pour whatever she wants in it. I think that's stupid. And a waste of whiskey. But it's your whiskey, and it's your face, and it's your taste buds, and it's your lemonade. So go do whatever you want, I don't care. But like, don't pour me a glass of whiskey and lemonade. Like, I'll just take my whiskey straight, thanks. With some ice. In a nice glass. Jägermeister and Schweppes is a banging combo. I don't think I've drunk Jägermeister since I was a student, I'm being honest. I care not for officials. Apple. The official way of doing lots of things is stupid. You can indeed, John. Jaeger bombs were a big thing when I was in university, Tamsin. I have a rule. I do not mix alcohol with energy drinks. I mean, that's an extension of my I don't drink energy drinks rule, but especially don't mix energy drinks with alcohol. It is a terrible idea. And we have a generation of, well, it's already happening. We have a generation of incredibly troublesome heart problems in millennials. My brother says he likes salt in coffee instead of sugar. Has anyone else tried this? Your brother sounds insane, John, but quite often the best discoveries come from the insane. I don't have sugar in my coffee, but I also like salt. Salt? I turned into that guy for a moment. I like the salt. I do like salt. I am a bit of a salt fiend. I'm a fiend for the salt. Salt is actually very important. You should have lots of salt in your diet. Don't listen to the dickheads. Salt is good. You need salt. Try a pinch of salt and let me know if I tell you what, John, right? I just opened a new refill pack of coffee. So I feel like I'm in a coffee surplus at the moment. I will run this experiment and get back to you. Vodka Red Bull, don't, Tamsin, no. Do not mix energy drinks with alcohol. It's like mixing cocaine and alcohol. You don't mix drugs, right? You take one drug or the other drug. You don't mix them. There's no need for mixing. I just realized how close I was to the microphone. Like I was proper like this close. The microphone was probably peaking as fuck. I should be this close. I should be this far away so that the microphone is hitting the green a little bit. Do not mix energy drinks and alcohol. Champagne, vodka and Red Bull. What in the council estate bullshit is that? Champagne, vodka and Red Bull. Fuck me. I bet it is. Sorry, I'm playing with my microphone a minute. I'm trying to figure out a better... like a better combination. Oh, Prosecco is rubbish. I don't know how anyone drinks Prosecco. I'm hoping this isn't actually affecting the microphone, but I can see on the audio mixer that it definitely is. Right, there we go. That does not seem like a nice drink, and no Red Bull. But yeah, no Red Bull. Champagne's gross anyway. Prosecco and champagne are on the same page. Anyone who thinks they're elitist or thinks they're posher because they're drinking champagne over Prosecco, it's the same bollocks. You're just paying more for the champagne. Fizzy white wine sucks. Just straight up sucks. But then what do I know? I've only tried cheap fizzy white wine and Prosecco, so... maybe it's delicious. Oh, I don't know. Who am I to tell you what's good and what isn't? All statements are opinions. Opinions stated. Yeah, no, no, John, I caught myself. I did. You'll notice I caught myself. I try not to state opinions as facts. Or no, I try and make sure if I'm stating facts, I make sure to express that they are facts. So that everything else is purely opinion based. Right, let's open another pack, because this is apparently a Pokemon pack opening stream. Did not do that with scissors. That was very loud. Very loud indeed. You would always choose Prosecco over your thighs. Over my thighs. Wow. Spoken like somebody who's never experienced my thighs, John. Infinitely better than Prosecco. Diplin, if I do say so myself. Pansia. Medititi. Clank. Ravrum. Glass trumpet. I feel like glass, not an appropriate material for building trumpets from. Dianchi. Legend. Ooh, a Zoomeril and a Grimstar. Okay, so that triple check lane was not a dud. Pokemon TC Live players, grab yourself a Pokemon TC Live code card. Crack one open on your boy, mate. Let me know if you think good exclamation point social in the chat. DDH9TDRRT6. CQZ. Yeah, that triple check lane was not a total dud. I forgot I was supposed to be keeping those. Yes, it's those. I think we've had better ones, but we've also had worse ones. Don't know where I put the other two reverse hollows now. Mew, 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 mew. There should be a set of 2 more reverse hollows. Where does the glass trumpet thing come from? It's not an in-game item or anything. I have no idea. Any nice polls, Min? We've had Tree, we've had Duraludon. The 151 polls, we ended up getting the 2 Giovanni Charismas, which is nice. So far we're doing alright with the mini tins. It's not bad at all. The Tree and Duraludon took the reverse slots. Good shout, John. Good shout. They did indeed. They did indeed. So that is another triple check lane that had some spicy pulls. We like it. We like it. We have 2 triple check lanes left before we can conclude this experiment. And finally answer the question, is it better to buy a booster box worth of triple check lanes or a booster box? We have our... Oh, we usually check the promo in as well, don't we? So we know what's what. Oh, that's another data point we've got. We've actually got what's better. So we've got a couple of different data points we can gather from this. We've got, is it better to buy triple check lanes or a booster box? And we've also got, were the Latias or Tinkerton triple check lanes better? Which I didn't think we'd actually have the data for. Or I didn't realise we'd have the data for until just now. So this is all of the triple check lanes we've opened so far. All bundled up nicely. Ready for the final analysis. Question is, do we conclude this experiment today or not? Less EX cards, but they're cheap trash. This is true. I think we've definitely hit more. Right, left or right, guys? We've definitely hit more of the big hits than you get in a booster box. Sir Clown Dad, welcome to the stream. Lovely to see you. How's things? I feel like this microphone would be better down there as well. I'm in a process of figuring out new setups for everything. Like, where does the microphone sit best? Where do the lights sit best? I can definitely see that the boom mic is... I'm gonna put the headphones on now. It does seem to be peaking a lot more. Did I turn the compressor off? Boom. Oh, I need to turn my headphones up first. Oh. It's very hard when I start talking. I'm gonna slow down now because I can hear my voice. Hello. A little bit tinny. Yeah, a little bit tinny. Shouldn't be tinny. Why are you tinny? Why are you tinny, microphone? You guys are just... Oh, is that the noise you've been hearing? Sorry, I'm talking really slow because I've got my audio monitor on so I can hear my own voice just like microseconds after I say things. Apparently this is how they do things on the radio. Oh, I feel so weird. That's gross. I hate it. I hate it. You should not be able to hear your own voice like this. This is a sign of mental illness. Illness. This is a sign of mental illness. Right, I'm turning that off now. I'm turning that off now because I can't take it. It's very distracting. It's incredibly distracting. And also the microphone's still sounding a little bit tinny. So, we're working on it. Kind of. I don't know. Who cares? Don't give a shit. Nobody cares, mate. Nobody cares. You think right, Carlucha? Less EX cards, yeah? Right. Right. Right is right. Do you know what I've really been getting into lately? Like, really been getting into? Frazzles. They changed them again. There's like a new design. And I was worried that they'd taste different. And they don't. They taste good. I like them. Very tasty. We like the Frazzles. Frazzles. Bacon fries Frazzles. How dare you? How dare you say Clown Dad? PGL. Finally, we've got a moderator in the chat. PGL. We're all figments of my imagination. Wow. My imagination's crazy. How are you, PGL? I thought you'd be in bed by now. You have work in the morning. Frazzles slap. Frazzles slap. There was no Miri X in the bundle you won from the giveaway. Did you get any good polls though, Carlucha? This is the question. Jess got home, so thought you'd check in. Been out on the lash of you. You've got work in the morning, PGL. Out on the lash on a work night. You did get a shiny whooper though. Lovely. Lovely. It's been awful tonight. I've not been awful tonight, John. How dare you? I have, however, had to rely on the AI moderator all the time. Always lovely to see you pop up in chat, Lauren. Been out on a date again. Gonna have to have words with this guy. Keep stealing my moderator for the night. Hey, stop taking Lauren out on dates on a Sunday. She's got to sit in chat and actually not do anything now. Because the auto moderator does everything. It actually does. It's been very good tonight. Time for a cull of the moderator staff. Not PGL, obviously. She's never allowed to leave. I think we'll have to go in reverse order of the latest moderators. Sorry, Frosty. AI is already taking jobs. AI is already taking jobs. Again, I don't feel like the microphone. I feel like it needs to be upside down again. Right, I'm going to mute the microphone a minute, guys, because I'm doing an experiment. You guys pick a pack. Right. Okay. It is a cardioid microphone, so... Oh no. Oh, that's actually fine. That's actually totally fine. Interesting. I mean, the gain is high enough. Oh, I can't hear myself. The gain is high enough that it should be able to be out of my face like that and be totally fine. What we don't want is the microphone to cut out. Because I'm not looking at it. So, if I turn my head and go like this. I didn't do that again. Just for shits and giggles. Oh no, that's actually got pretty good range. Oh. Can't listen to myself. It's gross. It's very distracting. No, that's actually got pretty good coverage. It's well out the way now, guys. Right, let's pick a pack. The microphone's gone on purpose. Squirtle's financially better off cousin. The fancy turtle. PGL has spoken. Give it a quick shake. Oh, I tell you what we've not had in a while. Is that still in the clipboard? Blop. No, it's not. Lauren, can you type exclamation point Battle Royale for me, please? Since you're here. You're not optimistic, John? What, for this turtle? Excuse me. Nice one, Lauren. Thank you. For the you're not optimistic for the turtle, John? It feels wrong having the microphone like out of my eye line. It's so often in my face. Feels wrong. Burble the turtle. Meditity. Clank. Teutonata. Impidimp. Ooh, cheeky, call me your Impidimp. Mian Shao. Ockerberry. Tornadus. Ooh. Do you know, I've really come around to the A-Specs. Like, I've really come around to the A-Specs. I was not a fan of them when they were first revealed. Now I kind of like them. I think they're cheeky. And we don't have Sparkling Crystal. So this is nice. Congratulations on the win. The audio is out of sync with the video. That's not possible, John. That is mechanically not possible. I mean, it might be out of sync with the Rowlet a little bit. I'm announcing the card before it's revealed. I think that might be a technical issue on your side, John. And not a technical issue on my side. Basic Energy, as far as I am aware, there is nothing I have done in the last 5 minutes with the microphone that would allow for any kind of delay like that. Pokemon TCG Live players, grab yourself a Pokemon TCG Live code card, crack one open on your boy Mert, let me know if you get anything good, exclamation point social in the... It sounds tinny. I know, Laura, I can't get it to not sound tinny. QRK, WT, WDW7, TJK, and DBY. I don't know why. Hang on a minute. It sounds tinny and Welsh. No, it sounds about the way it always does. Stop having the suppressor on. Okay. Let me show you what happens when I turn the suppressor off, Tamsin. Should I not have the suppressor on? The compressor doesn't really do much. The compressor is kind of there to stop it, like the limiter does a little bit. The loudness maximizer the thing is, the loudness maximizer does make it a little bit tinny. This is everything with the EQ off. So the EQ doesn't actually do much. It just kind of rounds it off. But if oh, you guys probably aren't game now. Turn everything on. That's with everything turned off, by the way. That's all of the although then when I'm like much closer to the microphone, it is a bit better. But then I could have the microphone like right up to my face. So then if I turn the gain up, so I can have the microphone away from myself, that's when you get that. So that's why we need the noise suppression. Although the thing, oh, I can hear myself now. The thing with the noise suppression is it kind of seems to work, and then you've got to turn it off and on again. There, I hate being. The delay is so disruptive. It's so disruptive. It is so disruptive. Disruptive. I feel like a lot of these things. I feel like they need to be turned off and on. There. I feel like they need to be turned off and on again. Weirdly, yeah, but Tamsin, this is exactly how it was before. Like things need to be like turned off and on again. There's reasons for all of the things. They're to stop like background noise, and they're to stop clicking noise, and they're to stop all sorts of stuff. I'm not pissing about with it now. This is with everything that was on before on. Audio's hard, guys. You made it fell down well. Well, good for you, Tamsin. Do you know, there's a thing, the reason I stress about the audio a lot is there's a thing people, one of the big pieces of advice that they give you all the time, or that you see all the time, is that, like, people will forgive janky visuals. People will forgive like a low resolution camera. People will forgive, you know, all of that sort of stuff. Audio is such a big deal. It's one of the main reasons I'll turn someone off. If I'm watching a stream and your microphone's shit, I'm just going to turn you off. That's why I stress about it so much. Because the audio is the first layer of experience. If you fail at the first layer of experience, you're losing half the people already. Just something to eat and then round their house for a while. Watch something that was tinny. You live to criticize, John. No, it's good. You need criticize. The least helpful people are the people who just say, it's fine, don't worry about it. You've got me muted with subtitles on? Amazing. Amazing, you lad. Maybe I should just get an auto-generated subtitle stream. Yeah, the least useful people in the world are people that just say, it's fine, don't worry about it. There's nothing helpful about people that tell people who are doing stuff wrong, don't worry about it, it's fine. No, it's not. They know it's not. You know it's not. Why are you lying to people? Do you know what I mean? It helps nobody. It helps nobody to say. Like, if I ask if the mic is fine and you all say yes, and then I listen to the stream back later and it's broken as fuck, I'm fuming about it. I'm like, the fuck? Guys, my microphone was shit this whole time. Why did nobody tell me? Right, left or right, guys? They don't want to hurt your feelings by telling you how truly bad you are. No, hurt the feelings. Hurt the feelings. Tell me things are shit. There's a thing we do where, like, you don't trust your own work. You've got to give it to somebody else so that they can okay the things you've done in my job. Pretty standard tech. That's impossible. You can say things like that, John, but that's mechanically impossible. The inverse of this is that you can worry about things like your tech and your setup way too much, and fundamentally in the end, content is key. Which is also why I'm a failure. Right, did we decide left or right, guys? Did we decide left or right? Tamsin, put up or shut up. Stream or don't stream. Do it. Do or do not. There is no try. Just do it. Give it a quick shake. Was this left? I have no idea. I picked up a pack. It might have been left. We have no way of knowing. If only this was recorded visually and auditorily. Right. Rhyhorn. Ponyta. He's grubbing one out. Varoom. Electivire. Jirachi. Lepras. Excuse me. Alcremie. Ooh. Reboot. And a Rhyperior. Okay, so first one of that triple check lane, not to hit. Pokemon TCG Live players, grab yourself a Pokemon TCG Live code card. Crack one open on your boy, mate. Let me know if you get anything good, exclamation point social in the chat. QYG2BDL 6LR, 4MC. Right, I am dying for a piss. So I'm going to go for a wee. Don't mind me. Question for while we're gone. Oh, I mean, thinking about doing that as a question of the week next time, but let's do. What topics Pokemon do most? We're gonna pin that. What Rocket Pokemon are you most hopeful? Hopefully, fuck it, for in the upcoming not Rocket set. I will be back momentarily. Right. Did anyone actually answer the question, or are you all being silly? You're all being silly. Rocket's Weedle. It won't happen. Rocket Sigilif. Rocket Sigilif would actually be pretty cool. Rocket Zod will be a thing, maybe. Team Rocket Pikachu, maybe. Tarantula. Rocket's Maractus. Team Rocket's Rowlet, because Rowlets are lame, and it might make it more interesting. How dare you? How dare you, PGL? Such a hurtful thing to say. Definitely wash my hands. And I can't show you, because they're dry now, because I dried them, but definitely wash my hands. You should always wash your hands when you go to the toilet. Rocket's Gorbis. Can tell you where mate needs a rocket. How dare you? Steelio Cree. Welcome to the chat, Steelio Cree. Now we need to pull a fart. Steelio Cree in the chat. You are one of my favourite people to muck about with on X. One of the silliest things about my existence these days is that there is this random person in America who I regularly torment with the silliest thing in the world. You bring me so much joy, Stilo. You bring me so much joy. Thank you. Thank you for the joy. It is a lot of fun. You're a very fun person. You are. You're very fun. Now that we've got you in the chat, right? How much of a full-time job is it for you to comment Fart Club on literally everything? Like, do you spend all day on X just looking for Fallout training? Have you got like a search? I need to know your process. I need to know what you've got set up, you know? Somehow most of Poker Twitter has become everyone making fun of you. Or see, now that makes me want to be on your side rather than one of the people. I'm not making fun of you, Stilo. I'm having fun with you. There's a slight difference. There's an ever so slight difference. Right, let's get a fart. We've not actually... Oh no, we did... Oh, actually we had double farts. Stilo, my dude. Look what our 151 packs gave us. Double Giovanni's Riz. Double Giovanni's Riz. There it is. There it is. So the last two farts I was missing for my 151 collection. Gossifler. Electabuzz. Comfey. Eevee. It's a very nice Eevee card. Very nice Eevee card. Look. A Dandelion. The last one of the season. Veluza. Briar. I can only apologize. Electivire. Raging Bolt. Still the worst reverse hollows ever. Yukimori Meltan. And a Noctowl. No farts, no farts. I've developed a fifth sense that goes off when people post Fallout trainers. It's fair. Because I see like it's fair when people will post like that will use the word Fallout trainer, right? Obviously that's easy. You can have a search. You can just search Fallout trainer and see whatever the latest ones are. That's fine. I get that. But it's like someone will just, some random tiny account with like 20 followers will post a Fallout trainer. Boom. Do you need Geo from Sword and Shield? The Rebel Clash one. I think there's only one I need from Rebel Clash. Are you talking to me? I'm gonna pretend you're talking to me. Since Stilo's here, let's just consult the binder. Right, I'm gonna really try and zoom out without showing you guys my titties. There we go. So, the only ones I need for my Sword and Shield fart collection. Sonya from Rebel Clash. We need, I think, oh no, we need Caitlyn, Clara, basically all of the expensive ones. All of the expensive waifu cards. Apart from Marnie, obviously. We need Caitlyn, we need Clara. I've not been on this for ages either, like I've not been focusing on this for yonks. Those I actually have, that's why they've got a little star on them. So I do have those, they're just in different binders. So like, I do have those, they're just in other binders. So we need Silver Tempest Wallace. I think we've actually pulled Silver Tempest. I think that probably needs a star. That definitely needs a star. If that's a trainer gallery, we definitely have it. Because we have finished our trainer gallery collection. The trainer gallery is complete. So we definitely have that. Same with Swordwood and Shieldbutt. Which is some of my favourite. I love how they made like a British generation, and somehow Jedward got their own trainers. That is so hilarious that that's what Japan thinks we are. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, no, Stilo, like, this is what I mean, my dude. I'm not an antagonist to the fart collector scene. Like, I'm a fart collector myself. I love the farts. Big fan. Big fan. But yeah, that's as far as I got with, apparently we need Volo. So apart from, those are all, I'm not even going to put the stars on those. Apart from Volo and some of the earlier waifu cards, we've kind of got all of them, because all of these are in, they're in the Charizard binder, they're in the GG collection. Who sent you Marnie? You know who sent me Marnie. We've not been going for a full set of the Scarlet and Violet ones, but they have honorary positions inside the binder. And then of course we've got the those ones, which I thought there'd be more of. Don't think there's any in the middle. No, there's not. So we're missing Sonya from Rebel Clash. There is more PGL? We've not had any more of those, have we? Oh, no, Clara's there. She's right there. These are the, what are they called? What were they called? Premium Tournament Collections. Premium Tournament Collections. Yeah. I thought there'd be more of these. The milk boxes, which I really liked as products, by the way. They were great. Maybe there will be more, and I can fill this page out a bit more. But yeah, Tamsin, we need Sonya, who still annoys me. Because when I was buying Full Art Trainers, Sonya was like 15 quid, and I was like, oh! PGL. Oh, she's not in here anyway. Where did Iono go? Okay, I don't actually know where she went. I definitely have that promo. I do not know where she's gone. Where the fuck did I put those? I have no idea where I put those. I've definitely got the Iono promo somewhere. But where I put her, I don't know. She left you for saying she farts? She does fart. Kid took it for her arts and crafts, maybe. Maybe. But yeah, we're getting there. One day we will complete the Sword and Shield collection. I fear the longer I leave it, the more expensive these cards get. Like I said, there was a point where Sonya was quite cheap and I didn't buy her because I was like, meh, I'll pick up Sonya another day. She's not ever going to be expensive, and now she's expensive as fuck. But, you know, one day we'll get there. Why is it okay for you to use the F word, but not open a pack without scissors? I've really got to pick this apart, John. Why is it okay for you to use the F word, but not open a pack without scissors? Are you asking that question because you think that the child can hear me talk? What the child hears from outside this room when I'm talking is like she just hears vibrations. Pack opening is incredibly high pitched. It's rustly. Sounds like food. She probably can't hear them in her bedroom anymore, in fairness. But as a matter of precaution, and because I'm going to be real honest with you guys, opening packs with scissors is just easier. It's nicer. It results in easier mess. You end up with rubbish like this on your floor, instead of rubbish like this. These have a significantly higher surface area than this does. Thus taking up less space inside my recycling box. And yeah, it just became habit. Goodness, the binder's majestic. It makes me not want to push you off. You honestly are one of my favourite people to wind up on X, Stilo. You have given me great joy over the years, but you have more parts after you cut the top off. Yeah, but they're still all flat. They're still flat, Tamsin, so it's fine. Quantity is less of an issue than volume. But yeah, one day. It's a very nice collection, though. One day I'll win the lottery and I'll buy all of these training gallery ones. You've got Caitlin. Did you just say you've got Caitlin, Tamsin? I swear to God. Because all of these ones with the star on them are in other binders. I do own the card, but they're in other binders. Maybe one day I'll take them out of the other binders and put them into this binder just to experience it as a complete thing. You've got the normal and the rainbow of... Just so we're clear, Tamsin, just so we're clear, you're saying you have Chillin' Rain, 189, Caitlin. And you have concealed this from me for this amount of time. All of the trades we've been doing, and you've concealed that you have Caitlin this entire time. Pay double. Don't trade it to PGL, she's got enough parts. She already has a complete Sword and Shield Master set, she doesn't need more. But yeah, one of my favourite binders. That's why it's in the Pikachu binder. Scuffed though it has become, why it was deserving of the Pikachu binder. I know there's a lot of people that don't like the full art trainers. It is a thing that is about, like, obviously Pokemon's about the Pokemon. But I found myself pulling lots of these, and I do always like the characters in the games. Even though I'm terrible at remembering their names. So it's nice. It's a nice collection to have. It really is. Really nice collection to have. Rebel Clash Sonya is currently available on eBay. Oh damn! Oh, so prices have dropped significantly. Caitlin was Sonya was like 20-25 quid last time I looked. I've not been, like, focusing on this collection for a long time. Obviously, my Charizard binder was the primary focus. Actually, what's in Charizard binder there? Oh yeah, illustration rays. This is currently illustration rays. Wondering what was in the Charizard binder. I really hope the Pokemon Center do more binders. Oh, lots, Catherine. We've had some good stuff today. Did we open all of the packs for that? Did I move a booster pack out of the way? No, I don't think I did I? We got some decent 151. Oh, let me zoom back in. Oh no, that's too far. There we go. Yeah, we got some decent 151 hits. Which was nice. Which was nice. Yeah, did we move a booster pack out of the way, or was this all... Oh no, it was okay, so that triple check lane was a bit of a dud. Yeah, we got both Giovanni's Riz. So this Tinkertain triple check lane was a bit of a dud. Right, I think we kind of have to, don't we? We kind of have to do the last check lane so that we know for sure. The final triple check lane in the is it better to buy a booster box or a booster box worth of triple check lanes experiment. I think we're pretty conclusive. But if this last triple check lane set could be fire, that'd be good. We still not pulled the turtle. The secret illustration rare turtle. Can you guys get in there, please? Thank you. Is Pokemon Pocket hype dead now? Everyone was playing it, but don't see anything. I think the problem they've got, so everyone kind of smashed it out, like in a couple of days, PGR. They're really going to struggle with longevity if everyone can sort of just degenerately play all of the game in 3 or 4 days. The hype has definitely died down until the global release. Because people have kind of done their thing now, you know? All of the creators have got in there, done everything you can do, made all the videos they can make. Like, I think there's still people streaming it. And I do hope that Pokemon Pocket does well. I actually do. I don't think it's going to be bad for the TCG. I don't think it's going to be bad for Pokemon. I don't think it's going to be bad for the TCG. I don't think it's going to be a negative thing for Pokemon Pocket to do well. In fact, I think it's going to be a positive thing. But that being said, there's a good chance it'll be a flop. The problem is with something like Pokemon Pocket is you've got a... There's got to be enough game to it that opening packs isn't the main thing, but opening packs is kind of the main thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, I was going to make a video the other day about the decks. Have you seen it's an Articuno deck? There's like a deck you can play in Pokemon Pocket that, because of the way the game rules work, there's no mulligans like there are in Pokemon TCG Live. So, if you've only got one Pokemon in your deck, you will always get that Pokemon on turn 1. So people were making decks that I think were like, had nothing but one Articuno in them. So when they started a match, they instantly got that Articuno card. And then would just, basically the battle mechanics are broken as fuck. Which is what soft launches are for. I'd imagine a lot of these things will change. Is Pokemon for kids? Real players will play TCG Live? Yeah. I mean, I don't know how fair that opinion is, but yeah, kind of. There's definitely a lot more strategy. Obviously to Pokemon TCG Live. The barrier to entry, the problem Pokemon was having with Pokemon TCG Live and the Pokemon TCG game in general was that the barrier to entry was incredibly high. Whether you like it or not, it is quite hard to, even if you learn the basic mechanics of the game, to even play it for more than a few minutes without knowing, obviously hyperbole, but do you know what I mean? Like there's the shift in meta, which shifts a lot. Like my nephew got really excited about playing Pokemon TCG Live, and then when he wasn't playing it with me, he got really demoralized because he couldn't just play the decks that he wanted to play. You know, you have to play the meta decks. And it's kind of why I get bored of Pokemon TCG Live as well. Like, if you're not playing whatever the meta deck is at the time, or the counter to the meta deck, like, it's fun playing you guys in chat when we play, and I just get to play whatever deck I want, or whatever deck I'm enjoying at the time. But like, keeping up with it it's a lot of work, you know? Still haven't really watched much about it other than your vids and the art reveals. Didn't realise the battle mechanics were like that. Yeah, I don't think anyone did until the soft launch. But again, it is a soft launch. They might fix a lot of these things. A lot of these things might change by the main release. I don't know. It'll definitely be interesting to see. I want Pocket to do well, because I think it's what's the best way to put it? It is disruptive to the comfortable rut that Pokemon TCG has been in the same way that the games need to change. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like the Pokemon company has been too comfortable because Pokemon is one of those franchises where you can basically slap it on anything and it's gonna sell. I think they've been a bit too comfortable for a bit too long, that they kind of need these disruptive things. They need to disrupt themselves a little bit. And that's definitely what Pokemon Pocket is all about. Ooh. Yeah, Tamsin, that is the Caitlyn I need. We will have to discuss. I don't think I've got anything you need though. I don't think I need the Nessa. What number is she? No, that's Vivid Voltage. I don't think I need the Nessa. I'll have a look though, Tams. I will consult. I hope it flops so bad they turn Sabrina into an actual art. Sorry, Tams. Yeah, I mean, I can't, again, I completely understand people's, I know there was a whole thing the other day about, like, there's a couple of big creators being like, oh, if you think, you know, if you're complaining that the art isn't going to be real, blah, 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 you know, all of that shit. The moaning about people moaning kind of thing. I think it's perfectly reasonable for everyone to look at the digital artwork and go, well, why don't, you know, this is fucking awesome. Why don't we have this in real life? Why isn't this on our real cards, you know? I think that's a perfectly reasonable stance to take, and it requires no extra layers to it, you know? It requires, it's not exclusive to people who just care about value, which again is the OKJ Love thing. It's not exclusive to people, you know, I think it's perfectly reasonable for people, for that to be your opinion of Pocket. Is that why don't we have these dope cards in real life? Totally reasonable. I just realised we're in an ad break. Blah. But at the same time, of course, there are limitations to print, there are limitations to physical cards that Pokemon TCG Pocket does not have, because it is not limited by print and physical cards. So they're of course going to be able to do things in Pocket that we can't do with the physical cards. Can we print Sabrina? Hells yeah. Can we print the Squirtle? Fuck yeah. You know? But then they can't use those artworks in the real TCG, because then that kind of ruins the appeal of Pocket. Like, Pocket needs exclusive artwork. And more Pokemon art is never a bad thing. The more Pokemon art we've got, the better. Like, again, I'm disgustingly fence sitting on all of this. I understand why they want to keep it separate, and I haven't moaned about one having them and the cards not. It's just like the art, I would live it in my binder, but I'm not crying about it. Well, yeah, I think that's the stance I think most people are taking PGR. Number of times I wanted to zoom in on an immersive card is 0. Honestly, John, the only one of the immersive cards that I think is actually really good is the Charizard.
I've seen the videos of all of the other immersive cards, and they are severely lacking. Like, the Pikachu was cool, but it's kind of like, you see a couple of extra Pokemon like mulling about in the forest. The Charizard one is the only one that is like really using the format, I think. The Mewtwo and Mew are boring as fuck. I saw a vid on YouTube about it and I built it and changed a few bits. Either bricks or absolutely slapped. I think the fun single prize decks, the poison deck you used against me before Catherine was awesome. I love that shit. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think anything that makes Pokemon more popular is a good thing. Like, overarching grand scheme of things, I think anything that makes Pokemon more popular is a good thing. So, I took my daughter out to the park earlier, wearing her little Pikachu rain jacket. She loves her Pikachu rain jacket. It's got ears and everything. She's adorable in it. And when we got to the park, there was another 2 girls at the park. Young girls, probably like 8 or... Oldest one was probably about 8. Youngest one was probably about 6. And they had a big Pikachu plushie that they were pushing on the swings. And then when we were shopping after the park, there was a little boy with a Pikachu t-shirt who noticed my daughter wearing her Pikachu jacket and was like, ah, Pikachu. And then when we went into B&M, we passed this younger couple and the woman was like, as we walked past her, I heard her slap her, like audibly slap her partner, go, oh my god, look at that little girl's Pikachu jacket, blah, 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 right? So anything that makes Pokemon more popular, the more that Pokemon is like part of popular culture, the more that Pokemon is revitalized in any way, is a good thing objectively, as far as I'm concerned. Whether Pokemon Pocket lives for long or not, I'm probably gonna buy the premium pass. If I'm being totally honest, I will probably premium pass it for a couple of weeks at least, just to see how it goes, because fucking it's a tenner a month. Assuming I've still got a job by the time Pokemon Pocket comes out. I did not have my headphones in, so I don't know what the timing on that fart was, but I appreciate you farting, John. I appreciate you farting. No one gets to enjoy Pokemon here anymore, stupid gambling laws. Yeah, the Dutch have just been like straight up cut off from Pokemon, right? Your government, Green Dragon, are doing some wild things, you know? As money to buy pixels when you can get them for free. Well, look, I'm not going to pay for the premium pass for long. If I don't actually enjoy the game, I'm not going to keep premium passing. Like, I've got to enjoy it, but I think I'll probably day one premium pass. But I'm not about to, like, there's this Bluey game that my daughter plays, and they want these cheeky bastards want $6.99 to unlock. Not $6.99 once. I would pay $6.99 once. I'd pay, fuck, the amount of enjoyment she gets from this, I'd pay 20 quid for the full game. They want $6.99 a month. Fuck that noise. You don't get anything other than a couple of extra rooms and some drawing and stuff. Do you know what I mean? She doesn't enjoy the game enough that it is worth that money. If I enjoy Pokemon TCG Pocket enough, I will spend a tenner on it a month. I'm not going to be doing any other in-app purchases. Bago, god damn it. Bago's chat, welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome to the stream. Guess I'm winning the English or British Pokemon TCG content creator who stayed up late enough. It's early for you tonight, Bago. God damn. It's real early for you. Thank you for the follow, Swedish Fish Official. The official Swedish Fish. Holy shit. I have so many questions. No winning. 1. Thanks for the follow, Joneezy. Joneezy. How was the stream? Mate, I saw you were opening Paradise Dracona. Did you get any spicy pulls? Did you hit anything tasty for each other? We're actually talking about Pokemon TCG Pocket at the moment. So, spicy opinions in the chat, guys. How do you feel about Pokemon TCG Pocket? I feel like we need a Battle Royale now. Can one of the mods whip up a Battle Royale for all the Rowlets? Welcome in, Raiders. It's lovely to see you. What was I saying? Fuck, I don't know what I was saying now. I've been distracted by the raid. I've been distracted by the raid. I got no idea what's going on now. I feel like I'm not in New Zealand, so I don't have it. Bless you, cotton socks. Cotton socks. HXC Pete. Pocket is trash. You can't place the accent. Try your best, Joneezy. Try your best. That's what I was saying. Stream was good. I'm on earlier these days, so I finish earlier now. Oh, I'm going to be winning that raid battle more then. We usually try. You were complaining about $6.99? Yeah, no. $6.99. If I am enjoying Pokemon TCG Pocket, I will pay $9.99 for it for extra benefits. I will not pay $6.99 for a Bluey game that my daughter only enjoys a tiny bit. Do you know what I'm saying? Is it insulting if I say valleys? It is not, Joneezy. It would be spot on. Nailed it. Although, only just about. About 20 minutes north of Cardiff, just as the valley starts. But I have been living in England for nearly a decade now, so it's starting to soften a little bit. The Bluey game is really fun, Priggles. But I refuse to pay $6.99 for it. Monthly recurring as well. I mean, I might be coerced into paying more for it when my daughter gets a bit older and she's super enjoying it. Yeah, there's a couple of Bluey games. There's a Bluey game on the Switch that's actually really good. Like, really good. If you're a Bluey fan and... No, see, now we're talking a different game, Progress. I'm talking about the mobile app. With the painting and the rooms and all of that. It's different from the Bluey video game, the one that's out on the Switch. We've bought that. We've got the Bluey video game. She loves the Bluey video game. Fresh Prince of Cumbran. Not quite as far up as Cumbran. Again, just on the side. So if you're in Cardiff and you stand on a rooftop and you look north to the mountains, just on the other side of the mountains, just about around there anyway. The stickers are cool. They are. Yeah, but yeah. So Priggles, you'll have the Bluey video game. Little bit to the west. Although I do like Caerphilly. Caerphilly is a very nice place. The castle's nice. It's the unfortunate thing with lots of Wales is, you know. Oh, Joneezy, that is as dangerously close as anybody has ever got. The missus loves the shopping centre. I don't think I've ever been to Caerphilly shopping centre. I got in a lot of trouble in Talbot Green once. Me and my two mates filled the Billy Wind. And when I say filled the Billy Wind, I mean we filled the Billy Wind with dead ferns and then lit a match in the bottom of it. Anyone who knows Talbot Green and knows the Billy Wind knows that we literally, like, the beacons were lit, boys. The beacons were lit. It was a good fire. Good shit. Caerphilly on toast. Cheeky. Talbot Green's got a Taco Bell now. Damn. Fire in the disco indeed. And that's a steep mountain to run down. Do you know what I mean? That is a steep mountain to run down. Anyway, arson aside, Merthyr just has 78 Gregs and 79 charity shops. It's a steeper one to run up, this is true. How does anyone live in Wales? Oh, Wales is beautiful, John. Wales is beautiful. What are you banning attempted murder maid for? What did they do? Did I miss some spam? Chepstow has 2 Gregs and 79 charity shop. There's a Taft's well, because every time I go past that stop, I'm like, glad to hear Taft's still doing well. It is always nice to hear Taft's doing well. It's always crazy when Bago raids. Bago's got a lot of Welshies in his chat, which is nice. Because it feels like home. When you guys raid, and you're all talking about Taft's well, and Talbot Green, it's lovely. Everyone's like English in my chat. Which isn't I'm not making a value judgment there. I love my chat. But Bago's chat is very Welsh, and I like that. Also, sorry, Sir Clown Dad. I know you're not English. And Green Dragon, you're also. We've actually got a very multicultural chat. I like that too. But you know when it's like, you get your boys from home. It's nice. Last time I was up the Valleys Way, I got asked how much Tallbridge was. You're from the posh side of Cardiff. Ooh. Get you. I've got family in Cardiff. They are not from the posh side of Cardiff. I got jumped in, I had a missus from Pentwyn. Was it Pentwyn? That's a lovely part of Cardiff. There's an incredibly posh side of Cardiff. Say less. Joneasy knows. Joneasy knows what's up. Roath is quite posh. The problem with Roath is that it is quite posh, but it's a bit too close to the city centre that the riffraff wander through, you know? There are multi-million-pound houses in Cardiff. Multi-million-pound houses in Cardiff. They're just nowhere near the city centre. Roath is more scary than it is posh. This is true. Someone pick a pack, by the way, while we're reminiscing on the Tom Jones one. I'm sure I've told this story before. I was, for a brief period, related to Tom Jones by a very convoluted series of family connections. You were less than 100 kids, yeah. That's right. We did some of the places in Cardiff are so posh, right? That we did a geography trip, as again, Valleys boy. We did a GCSE geography trip to Cardiff to use it as a model of how, like, you have the city centre, and then you have the scumbags, and then you have the slightly less scumbags, and then you have the rich fucks on the outside. And we literally took the bloody history cunts. They got to go to Germany to go visit, like, World War II things. And we got on a coach and went to Cardiff. I was fuming. It's absolutely fuming. Tom Jones helped build the Woolworths in Chepstow. I like Chepstow. Me and the missus nearly moved to Chepstow after we finished with uni. Like, it was on our list of places we were like, we're gonna live there. Once we're done with university, we're gonna move to Chepstow. Never happened. So Crandall said he used to work in a dodgy street in Cardiff, Dumbles Road, halfway down, gated community. I used to work in I can't remember what it's called now. There's an arts centre there. It's just west of the city centre. So you go over the bridge after the park, and then you're kind of in it. Can't remember what it's called now. I worked there for a while. Lilleap. Homie. Fleshling. Canton. Yeah. Canton rings. I'll Google Maps now, Alan. Mewtwo. I used to get barked at on my way to work all the time by the local ute. It was rough as balls. Slowking. To put it into context, This was like my first job out of university, and I'm like, band t-shirt, beanie, long hair. Like it was not my vibe. Like that part of Cardiff was not my vibe at all. This was not the fountains on the weekend. Do you know what I mean? Dreadnought. Pokemon TCG Live players. Grab yourself a Pokemon TCG Live code card. Crack one open on your boy, mate. Let me know if you get anything good. Exclamation point social in the chat. QQL, QWBK, 7KX, GPR. Used to run a gay leather club in Cardiff. What, the Blue Banana? I used to shop at the Blue Banana. I got a cracking belt from there, John. Wonder if Blue Banana's still there. I've still got my belt from Blue Banana sometimes. Sometimes. Some way. I mean, I guess sometimes I've got my belt from Blue Banana as well. It's rolled up some way. So it was the Chapter Arts Centre, so it's technically... I actually don't know technically what part. Yeah, no, it's Canton. Yeah, it was Canton. Shithole. Absolute fucking shithole. Rough as balls. I was rolling the dice every day getting off that bus and walking to work. Fun times though, you know. Gotta do what you gotta do. Money's money, innit? In Wales is gated community a posh name for prison. I mean, they do shift all of the council estate next to where I grew up. Most of the dealers I knew on that estate were English felons that they were like, we're putting you in Wales. Basically, they stopped being able to export people to Australia because Australia was nice. So England started just throwing all of the boyos into Wales. Oh. Chapter is nice though. It is. The Chapter Art Centre was a nice bubble. Canton though, where the Chapter Art Centre is objectively a crapple. Or at least it was decades ago. Last time I was in Wales. Not decades plural. It's probably been about a decade and a half since I was last in Cardiff. One day, we will return to the land of the fathers. And we go back all the time, we just haven't been in Cardiff. Yeah, we've had some pretty decent pulls, Frosty. 151 treated us alright, we got both of the Giovanni's Riz. It's not bad. Considering we only opened like, what was it? 8 packs? 9 packs, something like that. The Stellar Crown pulls have been okay, but they're already packed away for our experiment. Also, yeah, happy birthday, Frosty. How are you? The hell are you doing in my chat at 25 to 12? Go to bed. A gentleman's only fetish club. Is it the one above the Burger King, John? Because they'd never let me in there. I'd knock the door and give the little glory hole password, but they'd never let me in. You're a little tipsy. Oh dear. Oh dear. It's only when we get Welshies in the chat. Or people who grew up in South Wales. I forget how nice it is to have people who actually understand the words I'm saying. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you know how many times I've wanted to talk about setting fire to the Billy Wind? And I just know that, like, none of you know what I'm talking about. Google it, though. It's beautiful. 25 years ago, when you were still in school. 25 years ago. Yeah, no, in fairness, 25 years ago, I would have only just started school. If I had been seen in a gentleman's leather club, there would have been serious issues. It was beautiful before you set it ablaze, allegedly. Welsh people, is Mert posh for someone from the valleys? Oh, posh sounding. No, PJ, I keep telling you, I don't sound posh. I just sound posh to people from Birmingham. It's just... Look, I struggled to get jobs in Cardiff because I sounded too valleys. Like, we really want someone a bit more educated and less inbred. So we're gonna have to pass. Ain't nothing posh about it. That's what I'm saying, Joneezy. That's what I'm saying. Just everything sounds poth. Poth? Fucking hell. Tongue's decided not to work. Tongue has decided not to work. Everything sounds posh. To Brummies. No offense, Brummies. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I live in a posh area now. Not for long. When they put the fucking council tax up, I'm out of here. Going back to bloody Tonna Revel. Fuck this shit. I'm bouncing from Cheshire. But I'm not posh. I just live in a posh area. I live in a cave looking at mansions, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no way the 10 of us getting bullied by one Brummie. PGL's got an uncanny ability to... You know that meme of like the cat with the 1,000 knives around it and it's just got a smug look on his face? That's PGL summed up. Right, pick a pack, guys, left or right. Let's conclude this experiment. We're about to find out in no less than 2 packs. Is it better to buy a booster box worth of triple check lanes or a booster box? Give it a quick shake. I don't think we've actually had any like massive hits. We've had lots of ultra rare hits. We've had lots of A-spec hits. But I don't think we've had like the big secret rare. If you've opened a booster box, Tams, and we definitely can, this is the last, these are the last 2, this is the penultimate pack of, Stellar Crown, of the triple check lanes. Is it? Yeah, it is. This is the penultimate pack of the triple check lane experiment. Pansia, Medititi, Clank, Titonita, Coraden, Frogadia, Pangaro, Step on Me, what's those things called? Pandas. Step on Me, Panda Daddy. Fucking hell. Meditite. Reboot. Ooh, and a Nocturne. It's not looking good for this triple check lane, guys. We've got 1 pack left. Pokemon TG Live players. Grab yourself a Pokemon TG Live code card. Crack one open. From your boy mate. Let me know if you get anything good. Exclamation point social. In the chat, X6Z L7BX RXH WCC. So I think one of the things we've learned most about the triple check lane experiment is that there are quite a lot of dud triple check lanes. Like, quite a lot of dud triple check lanes. You do get ones that are just straight up nothing. Like, there's nothing in them at all. And then you get some real spicy ones. Like, real spicy ones. Do it backward. I mean, once we open this pack, Tams, and we can crack them all open and get a nice group photo now. I do have work. I have work in the morning, but also fuck work. Fed up with that job. You have 10 packs left to open. I don't think off the top of my head we've hit. Oh no, we did actually. I think we hit a Terra Hyper Rare. I can't remember. Right. Let's get a Battle Royale going, mods. Whichever one of you is able to set a Battle Royale going. I want to watch some rabbits fight. Toitle? You put your booster box in general? You haven't got an SIR yet. I'd imagine you would. The thing is, we've got... They're not mapped, you know? Compare this to your triples. Why is my internet being so shit? Oh, because it's not turned on, that's why. You actually need the Wi-Fi turned on, mate, so you can actually get Wi-Fi. Like... Oh, come on, Wi-Fi, stop being You're a dickhead. Like, have we had better than that? What's that? 2 ultra rays, a terror, 4 illustrations. Like, that's pretty good. Frosty, why are you complaining? Were you complaining about that? No, you weren't complaining about that. Good. I was going to say that's actually a really good booster box, Frosty. That's a really solid booster box. You've got 2 A specs, 5 EX cards, 2 ultra rays, a hyper ray. There we go, 6 EX cards. That's an incredibly good booster box. This was the problem that I was having, right? Is that we chose to do this experiment for Stellar Crown, and it looks like Stellar Crown booster boxes have been pretty fire. So maybe not the best set to have done this experiment with, because it looks like Stellar Crown booster boxes have been like spicy as fuck. But that might just be the social media effect. Do you know what I'm saying? Right. Let's do it. Let's hit that button. Let's find out. Very last pack of our is it better to buy 12 triple check lanes or 1 booster box? Alright, we've got a Yukimori Chutel, Wooloo, Finian, Applin, Jirachi, Reshiram. Oh, we've got another A-Spec, Lapras. Is there another tree? It is another tree. We pulled so many of these trees. So many of these trees. Togedemaru and a Melmetal. Okay. So many trees. Much trees. Very trees. Wow. Okay, right. How are we gonna do this? So I'm really gonna try and keep these together, but also make it visible to people. Because the problem with this is 12. Okay, we're gonna have to do 6 and 6, I think. So you can see a lot of the triple check lanes only had 1 hit. Appreciate you, PGL. Thanks for joining us. It's always lovely to see you. Oh, this was the one. That's the one that we gave away. That was part of what's it called? September. So that's 6 of the triple check lanes. I'm going to, where's my phone? I'm going to get a cheeky photo of that. Oh no, that's my face. So that's the first 6 triple check lanes. I mean, definitely seem to have got a lot of ace specs. Right, let's see here. We gave away those 2 EXs. So, the other 6 triple check lanes. All of the Latius ones. Archaludon and thing. Oh, that's the one we just opened. Oh, that's another one we gave away the pulls for. Oh yeah, I forgot we pulled that with Cradley. Oh, that's a really good pull, that was. It's a shame I had to give that away. Yeah, see, there's the Cinderace EX. I think that was the only, like, big, massive hit we got, right? Or like the, what are they called? Thingy hits. The Spicy Ray. Oh. See, that. Dud. No hits in that whatsoever. Oh, those are my old pulls. Right, so... Okay, now we've recorded those for prosperity. Let's actually look at the whole booster box worth of pulls. So bearing in mind, quite a lot of these I gave away. So they are represented by energy cards. I think we actually got less illustration rays than a lot of the booster boxes I've seen. Which is annoying because illustration rays is exactly the type of pulls I want. Okay, so in terms of A-specs, we've got 3 trees and a sparkling crystal. In terms of ultra rays, we've got the Hydrapple and the Dash Button and the Cinderace. In terms of illustration rays, we only got the Cradley and the Archaludon. Oh no, and the Bulbasaur. And then we got 2 Terra EX cards. And you're just an Archaludon Hollow. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so annoyingly, apart from the extra couple of ace specs, Cradley isn't EX'd on AR. Is he? Oh yeah, it's number 6. That should have EX written on it. Is Cradley even... Have I got that right or have I written that down wrong? I don't even remember Cradley being a regular card. Fusion Set, Scarlet and Violet, Stellar Crown. Why have I got that written down as being given away? Oh, because it's a hollow. Because we just gave away all of the pulls to Catherine. That's what we did. Okay. Yeah, no, I remember. Right, so triple check lanes. 12 triple check lanes instead of a booster box. We got 5 EX cards, 2 Terra EX cards, 2 illustration rays, 3 ultra rays, and 4 EX or 4 A-spec cards. So comparing that to people's booster boxes, I don't... It's really close. Like, it's very inconclusive. Like, if we compare this to Frosty's booster box. Like, I'm being totally honest, I would have rathered Frosty's booster box than my triple check lanes. You're getting more illustration rays. Basically the same amount of ultra rays. We've basically sacrificed illustration rays for ace specs, and I would much rather illustration rays. So yeah, completely inconclusive. Like, if this was a booster box, I would have been happy with it. I'd have been a bit like, weird that we got so many ace specs. And obviously I'm happy with the pulse, don't get me wrong. I don't think yours was average, Frosty. I think yours was actually pretty good. You need to weigh up the social media bias there. I've seen a lot of people with a lot less pulls. And few people with better pulls. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that was I think that was a good... That was a good booster box. From what I've seen of Stellar Crown anyway. Maybe we need to just buy a Stellar Crown booster box and do it ourselves. We've got quite a while until the next set comes out. When are we expecting the next set? When is Stellar thingy? The Supercharged Breaker English version Surgeon Sparks? When does that come out? Yeah, but yeah, when in November, guys? Is it like early November or is it late November? It's early November. Yeah, see, that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 streams away. Maybe we do. Maybe we get a booster box of Stellar Crown and try it ourselves. But then would I rather be opening more Surgeon Sparks? I've probably got enough packs knocking about that we can make up those streams. No idea. Maybe. We'll see. I'm not going to make any purchases tonight. But it's been alright. That's not bad. Like I said, if this was a booster box, I don't think I'd be complaining. It's disappointing that we got less illustration rays. Lovely that we got the Bulbasaur. Super happy about the booster. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do the pocket streams on a Sunday though, Catherine. I think I'm actually going to try and do pocket Wednesdays. But I don't know yet. Streaming Pokemon Pocket might be quite hard if you're not spending money. I think Pocket might end up being one of those things I just make content for off stream, so it'll be just a YouTube thing. I don't know if Pokemon Pocket's going to be something I'll be able to do as stream content necessarily. Unless we just like set the auto battle and then just do just chatting. Like we just set the auto battle and do just chatting for the whole stream. That's a possibility. But yeah, very inconclusive. Very hard to say. We definitely have to see a few more people's booster boxes. I feel like from what I've already seen, Frosty's booster box was was above average. So we're probably gonna have to put this out to Twitter and be like, oi oi, Twitter, show me your booster boxes. Move the microphone over there a minute. I get a better overhead shot. Choo-choo. Yeah, Tamsin, it would definitely be interesting to know what your booster box is like. The more data points we get, the better, you know? Do I have the packs? Scott Sneed. What packs? What packs do I have? And on that note, guys, I thought we'd end up having some time for some TCG card shop simulator tonight, but it doesn't look like we do. The reprint. Oh yeah, we opened the reprint. Sorry, I forgot that's what the title was over on YouTube. We opened a couple of packs of the reprint. We got some decent hits. So we opened 8 packs, 9 packs, I think this is the polls. It's the polls from 9 packs. It was alright. Yeah, we're kind of winding down now, Scott Sneed. It is midnight in the UK. So, PJL's fallen asleep on her keyboard. But yeah, I think we need some more data points. You're across the pond in the States? It is midnight on a Sunday, Sneed. We are about to end stream. We should probably raid out. Let's have a look who's live. Because I feel like there's a good chunk of people here. Annie's live? Oh, we could always... We did raid Annie last week though. Oh, Amy's doing a charity stream. We could raid Amy. I always feel bad when we don't raid Annie, but we did raid Annie last week. Bugger it. We're gonna raid Amy. I'll stick around for 5 minutes. Oh no, it's not exclamation point, is this? Rage. Right, guys. Been a really fun stream. Super appreciate you guys. You legends. Thank you for joining me on this journey all the time. Thank you for the raids, everyone, tonight. Thank you for the chat. Thank you for the fun. I will catch you over on X. I'll catch you over on Discord. This has been a blast. We will try and be back on Friday for some more Pokemon TCG card simulator, whatever it's called. 19 viewers, goddamn. And we'll be back next week to crack some more packs. I'll see you around. Good luck with your polls. See ya.